And now the first part of our new classic serial.
Down there! See? Patriarch's Ponds! And there, the Abad, the Kremlin, Red Square, the river. Magnificent!
I prefer Rome, Messiah.
Yes. Things have changed.
People have changed, Messiah.
Exactly! That's why we're celebrating the 1938 spring moon down there in Moscow. I'll introduce myself as a music hall magician. Abracadabra and all that.
Very well. I'll go as, let's see, Behemoth, a performing cat.
Not again.
I shall appear as Koroviv, conjurer and unemployed choirmaster.
No wonder you're unemployed. What about you, Annabella?
Me? I'll be a gangster. Stick 'em up. You're dead.
All right, dismount, gentlemen, and down we go.
Is this a free-for-all, Messiah?
Two exceptions. Two lovers.
Yeah.
He is known as the Master. She is called, what else? Margarita.
The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov, dramatized for radio in 4 parts by Brian Wright, with Daniel Massey as Volant, Michael Maloney as the Master, and Geraldine James as Margarita. Episode 1, Jesus and the Critic.
To Commissioner of Soviet Police Moscow from Inspector Adamov. Report on incidents of public disorder in the period May 5th to 7th, 1938, commencing with the arrival of 4 illegal immigrants on Friday the 5th and ending with the disappearance on Sunday the 7th of Margarita Nikolaevna Markova and her maid Natasha.
The mist that came from the Mediterranean Sea blotted out the city that pilots so detested. Jerusalem, the great city, vanished as though it had never been. The mist devoured everything. It had emptied its belly over Mount Golgotha. It had flowed over the Temple of Jerusalem. What is it, Natasha?
Oh, madam, such a terrible thing. An accident by the park. A gentleman fell under a tram. I was coming back from the grocer's in Brunaya. He was still lying there. The police...
Sit down, you poor darling.
Oh, madam, such a shock. On the corner by Patriarch's Ponds. They say he slipped. Quite a celebrity, too. They say chairman of the Writers' Union.
Chairman of the... Not Mikhail Berlioz, the critic?
Yes, that's him, the critic. That's what they said. The poor tram driver, she was white as a... Why, whatever is it? Margarita, dear, you don't know him.
Yes, I know him. Oh, I've never met him, but I know him. And... God forgive me. He deserved to die.
Oh, Margarita Nikolaevna. Margarita, dear.
Our Anna couldn't help it, Inspector. She was coming home with a sunflower oil, you see. And then the jug broke and spilled on the tram line. It's not her fault. It could happen to anyone.
Yes, comrade, I understand. You go home now and look after your Anna.
But you see, sir...
Yes, thank you for your cooperation.
Any more, Sergeant?
No, that's a lot, sir. Being very thorough tonight. I mean, it was only an accident, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, but this Berlioz is... the deceased was a somebody. These days, where somebodies are concerned, it's best to cover yourself. After all, not a very dignified exit, is it?
Decapitated by a municipal tram? No.
The obituary writers will have a problem with that one. What the devil's going on out there?
Verses about banners waving and onwards and upwards, and all the time you're a mean-minded...
Sorry, Inspector. A drunk from the Writers' Union, name of Domney.
Well, get him
I
out.
am not drunk. I'm a poet, damn you.
In that case, Comrade Poet, why are you walking around in your underpants?
Because I went for a swim in the river and somebody pinched my clothes.
You went for a swim at this time of year?
Yes. I was looking for the professor.
Comrade Domney was with Misha Berlioz when, you know, he's obviously upset.
Upset? You idiot! Upset! In God's name, will somebody please listen? You! Are you in charge here?
Yes, sir.
You've got to catch the professor at once. Send 5 motorcycles and sidecars with machine guns. No, better make it 6. And don't forget, there are 2 others with him, maybe more. Tall fellow in a short check jacket and a huge black cat. Gigantic.
A huge black cat. I see, sir. Make a note of that, Sergeant. Sir. And who is this professor exactly?
Well, I don't know. That's the trouble. I don't know his name. I didn't catch it. It begins with a W or a V. He's a foreigner, but he speaks fluent Russian. A spy and a murderer. He killed Berlioz. I saw it happen.
I see. According to our information, Comrade Berlioz slipped and fell under a tram.
That's a lie. I was there. The professor did it. He made him fall.
You mean he pushed him?
What are you talking about? He didn't have to push him. He can do things you'd never believe. I tell you, he knew in advance that Berlioz was going to fall under the tram. Have his head cut off. Oh, it's a nightmare.
None of the other witnesses mentioned a professor. Did you attempt to arrest this spy, this murderer, and his accomplices?
Yes. Yes, I chased them, but they just vanished somehow. Oh, yes, I saw the cat jump on a bus, and Arbet Square bus.
Cats aren't allowed on buses.
He bought a ticket, I tell you.
Make a note of that, Sergeant. And after that, you went looking for the murderers in the river?
Yes. No. First I got a candle and an icon.
Candle and an icon? You religious comrade.
No, of course not, but the fact is, well, let's be frank, the professor is in league with the powers of evil. He once talked to Pontius Pilate. He even met Yeshua, that's Jesus. It's no good looking at me like that. I'm telling you the truth.
Of course you are. Now, just step into my office. I'll take down a full statement.
Yes.
Officer, a glass of tea for the Comrade Poet.
Sir?
You heard me, tea.
Oh,
Very
thank
good,
you,
sir.
thank you. Yeah, we must find him.
That way, sir.
Well, it is a full moon on Saturday, sir.
An interesting evening's work. Now for the night.
I haven't done anything yet.
You can go and make contact with Margarita.
Oh, no.
Go and take a walk through her dreams and don't frighten her.
Bang, bang! You're dead!
Oh, dear. Oh.
Now, Comrade Domney, let's... What is it?
Didn't you hear something?
What?
A sort of laugh.
No. Now, let's start
Look,
at the beginning.
this is a matter of life and death. Organise an armed search party and I'll go with them.
First things first, comrade. Let's start with the facts.
But we must...
Calmly and in chronological order. That's better. Now, what were you and Chairman Berlioz doing at Petriac's Ponds this evening?
We'd gone out for a stroll to discuss a poem he'd commissioned from me. A poem about Jesus of Nazareth.
The Comrade Chairman commissioned a poem about...
Well, from a Marxist-Leninist point of view, of course. In fact, he didn't think it was quite Marxist. No.
You see, Ivan, you have written a marvelously satirical description of the birth of Jesus, but you're still dealing with it as an actual historic event. Now, that could be read as support for these Christian apologists. I mean, we wouldn't want that, would we? I mean, didn't you read my articles and Latunsky's in the Gazette last year?
Yeah, of course, Misha, brilliant. But you see, I was trying to just...
The real joke is that there were a whole series of sons of God before Jesus. The Phoenician Adonis, the Phrygian Attis, the Persian Mithras, and so on. And, of course, I mean, not one of these ever existed, including Jesus. You see, the fact of the matter is...
You're feeling all right, Misha?
Yes, at least I think so. There's a sort of buzzing in my ears. It's pressure of work, I expect.
Yeah, well, there's a bench. Let's sit down.
Yes. That's better. I need a holiday. I'll book a trip to Kislovodsk and take the waters. What was I saying?
Yeah, Jesus?
Oh, yes. The fact is, the Christians invented their Jesus. He never lived at all. That's what your poem should emphasize, not the...
Excuse me for permitting myself without an introduction, but the subject of your learned conversation was so interesting that My card?
Professor?
Volant. I'm a historian. Your National Library has unearthed some manuscripts by the 9th century necromancer Auriax. I have been asked to decipher them. That is my speciality.
The 9th century?
Necromancy. Black magic. May I join you?
And then he sat down and started to tell us...
Just a minute, sir. So your professor's name begins with W or V, and he said he'd come to Moscow by invitation. Yeah. It's easy enough to check. Description?
Ooh, repulsive.
A little more detail, if you wouldn't mind.
40-ish. Dark. Crooked mouth. One eye black, one green.
Yeah.
Grey suit and, a walking stick. With a poodle's head on top.
Sounds like a foreigner.
Carry on, comrade.
Well... Then we started talking about God, and it all got rather personal.
So, you are both atheists?
Indeed we are.
No, 100%.
How interesting. But might I inquire how you account for the classical proofs of the existence of God? As you know, there are 5.
6, including Kant's. And they're all unconvincing. Read Schiller, read Strauss.
Astonishing.
In our country, there's nothing surprising about atheism. Most of us have given up believing in all those fairy tales about God.
There is, of course, a 7th proof.
Not to my knowledge.
The ocular proof, as Shakespeare put it. Experience, direct experience.
Well, we'll wait a long time for that.
Don't be too sure. But tell me, if there is no God, then who, one wonders, rules the life of man and keeps the world in order?
Man rules himself, of course.
I beg your pardon, but to rule one must have a precise plan worked out for some short period ahead, say 1,000 years. And yet there isn't a man in the world who can predict what is going to happen to him this very evening.
On the contrary, I know exactly what I'm doing this evening. Provided a brick doesn't drop on my head, of course.
You're in no danger of that, I assure you.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
No, your death will be very different.
What was that?
I said his death will be very different.
Oh, really? You wouldn't care to tell me how exactly? The man's a lunatic.
Certainly. Let me see. 1, 2... Mercury in the 2nd house. Your head will be cut off.
Oh, that's ridiculous. This isn't the Middle Ages.
By whom? Foreign spies? Enemies of the state?
No, a Russian woman, a transport worker.
If you don't mind my saying so, that's most unlikely.
I agree, but there you are. By the way, what are you doing this evening, if it's not a secret?
Oh, it's no secret. From here, I'm going home to my flat, and then at 7 o'clock, I shall dine at the Writers' Union with my colleague, Latunsky.
No, that's absolutely impossible. Our Anna has already brought the sunflower oil. Not only that, but she's already spilled it.
What?
And I'm afraid you won't be going to Kislovodsk for the waters either. Such a pity. What? How did you...
He's a mental case.
Humour him, humour him.
Don't worry, Ivan Nikolaevich. You'll learn all there is to know about mental cases soon.
I'm sorry, I wasn't... How do you know my name?
My dear fellow, who doesn't know you and the famous Mikhail Berlioz?
Would you excuse us for a minute? I should like a word or two with my friend.
With pleasure. I'm in no hurry to go anywhere. It's delightful sitting here under the tree.
Look here, Misha, he's not crazy. He's a spy.
You think so?
He's not a real German. His Russian's far too good.
I think you're right. Keep him talking for a bit, then I'll slip away and phone my chum at State Security. You can't be too careful these days.
Would you like to see my passport and my papers?
What is he? A mind reader or something? We were saying about God.
He does exist, you know, and so did Jesus.
With all respect to you as a scholar, we take different attitudes on that point.
It's not a question of attitude. He existed. I was there myself at the end. I saw it all. It's very simple.
What do you mean you were there?
This has gone far enough.
I'll tell you how it was. Early in the morning of the spring month of Nisan, the procurator of Judea, Pontius Pilate, in a white cloak lined with blood red, emerged with his shuffling cavalryman's walk into the arcade connecting the two wings of the palace of Herod the Great.
The accused man comes from Galilee?
Yes, Procurator.
Was the case sent to King Herod?
Yes, Hegemon. But he declined to confirm the sentence of the Temple Court and passed it to you.
Bring in the accused.
Sorry to interrupt you, comrade, but we have heard the story of the crucifixion before.
It wasn't that story, don't you see? It was a different version.
And the two of you just sat there listening to this rigmarole?
Well, he made it sound so real. He was talking like I am now, like a witness.
I hope not. I hope you aren't telling tales, Beige Domni.
It's all true, I swear.
True or false, your professor's story and the crucifixion are hearsay. Inadmissible evidence, comrade. Push on and tell us what happened next.
Well, I lost track of time, rather. And then everything sort of happened at once.
And then Pilate solemnly and curtly confirmed the sentence of death on Jesus. Yeshua HaNotzi, the execution.
This is all very interesting, but it bears no resemblance at all to the account in the Gospel.
Of course not. They're not historical documents. You said as much yourself.
You surely can't expect us to believe your story. It sounds like a novel. In fact, it rather reminds me of something...
I told you I was there. Why can't you accept that? Are you afraid?
Look, excuse me. I have to make a telephone call. Stay there for a moment with Comrade Bjezdom.
Go and telephone by all means. But before you go, please say you believe in God and that Jesus exists.
I'm sorry. This is an urgent call. Keep an eye on him, Comrade.
Well, what about the devil? Does he exist?
Look, back in a moment.
Goodbye. I'll send a telegram to your uncle, Maximilian, in Kiev.
How did you know he has an uncle in Kiev?
Excuse me, I'm in a hurry.
Oh, but certainly, sir. Up to you, sir. Out of the baby humour.
Thank you so much. Oh, nice puss, good puss. Good heavens, what an enormous cat.
Oh, take care, Comrade Chairman. Someone spilled oil on the tram.
Horrible. Blood everywhere. And poor Misha lying under the tram. And over there in the gutter.
It's all right, we know all about that. And then you chased the professor and the big cat and the clown in the check jacket and they got away.
Yes.
So why did you go in the river?
Well, this voice told me that the professor would be there.
Voice?
Yes. And then it said he was at the Writers' Union.
Where does it say he is now?
It doesn't. But if you send me out with your search party, I'm sure...
All in good time, comrade. The main thing is just to keep calm. Now, you sit there and finish your tea. We'll make all the necessary arrangements.
But it's urgent. This professor is
Just
dangerous.
you leave it to us, eh?
Fetch a straitjacket. Take him out of Dr. Stravinsky.
Sir, talk about imagination.
Yes. Appendix A, Note 1. All those involved in the civil disorder experience severe mental trauma, sometimes associated with hallucinations and dreams, usually about Pontius Pilate. See New Testament and Professor Stravinsky's medical report, Appendix B. The mental condition of the missing Margarita Nikolaevna is not known, but extracts from an unpublished novel, Pilate and Yeshua, were found in her apartment. See Appendix C, Note 2.
Staring from beneath his heavy lids, the eyes of Pontius Pilate bored into the prisoner, Yeshua Hanos.
Oh, Pilate. Yeshua.
So you maintain that you never incited people to tear down the temple?
Never, Gemma. Do I look weak in the head?
Oh, no.
Where are you, my darling? Where are you?
Is it true you entered Jerusalem by the Susim gate mounted on a donkey, accompanied by a rabble who greeted you as though you were a prophet?
Oh, Master. The novel. Your novel. Why didn't I keep a copy? Why, oh, why?
I have no donkey, Gemma. I came on foot, alone, except for Matthew the Levite.
I'll find you. You'll write it again, my darling. You will.
Matthew is a good man, but he tends to exaggerate when he talks about me.
That's a pity. Do you happen to know someone called Judas of Carioth?
I know this good man, yes.
Oh, I'll find you. I'll make you well again, my love.
Why do you always use that expression, good man? Is that what you call everybody?
Yes, good. Yes, Agamemnon. There are no evil people on earth.
Where are you, my darling? What's happened to you? Oh, my love.
Shut up a minute and listen. You're wasting your time with this dream.
Who's that?
The name's Azazello, but it won't mean anything to you.
I can't see you.
I know. Just a voice at the moment. I mean, why waste energy? Shut up and listen. You and your novelist, your beloved, or whatever you call each other, the master.
The master? You know where he is?
Listen, will you? There'll be some news about him soon.
Oh, please tell me. I'll go anywhere, do anything.
Yeah. This is a job for Behemoth, not me. Be ready when we call, all right? And be thankful your husband's away on business, you two-timing bitch. Good night.
Margarita Nikolaevna?
I must have dozed off.
You certainly did. Oh. Forgive me, but it upsets me to see you this way. A love affair's all very well, but you can't go on like this. It's making you ill.
You know?
I saw you and the other gentleman in Arbat Square last summer.
Oh, Natasha?
There. And he left you, but you still love him. Is that it? It's always the way.
No, yes. I don't know.
Oh, dear, what a pickle.
It's not what you think, Natasha. No, but he was very ill last winter. I left him one night to come back here, and when I returned next day, he wasn't there. Well, someone else had moved into his flat. He was gone. And nobody would tell me why or how. Well, it could be political. He could be ill. He could be in hiding. I simply don't know.
Perhaps he's just afraid to tell you it's all over. I remember when
No, that can't be true. We'd found each other. We'd been in love for years and never even knew it. And then we found each other.
On Vierskaya Boulevard, of all places. Oh, I know, it sounds crazy, but
Poor darling, poor girl. And you think this critic, this Berlioz, may have had something to do with his disappearance?
Well, I don't know. Well, he started it all. Oh, Natasha. I admit I've lied and been unfaithful and lived a secret life, but that doesn't deserve such a cruel punishment. I don't even know whether the master's dead or alive.
Women are so difficult. Punch-ups, putting the boot in, rubbing someone out, that's my sort of work. Not giving advice to lovesick foozes. Do you good to have a change?
See how the other half lives? So.
Stop arguing and run me a bar.
Yes, Messiah. Are you quite sure about staying here?
Well, Berlioz doesn't need a flat anymore, does he?
His flatmate, the theatre manager, does.
He's out drinking and whoring, as usual.
Oh, these Muscovites. I'll go and run the bar.
Ah, who's that?
I'll deal with this. Biff, bash, splatter.
It's only the chairman of the Tenants Association. Let Korobiev deal with it.
Oh, very well, Messiah.
You work on your Cupid ad.
Oh, Messiah.
Is anybody at home? Stepan Nikolaev? And who might you be, comrade?
Ah, Nikanor Ivanovich.
Are you somebody official? The police didn't mention.
Ah, what is official and unofficial these days? It all depends on your point of view. Today, you're chairman of the Tenants Association, but a little whisper in the wrong place, and tomorrow you're in a basement at the Lubyanka, confessing to every crime in the book, and quite a few that aren't, Nestor.
Who are you? What's your name?
My name? This year, it's Korobiev.
Look here, what's going on? Nobody's allowed in this part of the flat. The police have sealed it off. Comrade Berlioz, the tenant, was
run over by a tram, we know. The other tenant, Stepan Nikolaev, the theatre manager, invited us to stay for a few days while he's away in Yalta.
Yalta?
Yes, he wrote to you yesterday.
No, he didn't.
Are you sure? Take a look in your briefcase.
I know what I've got in my own briefcase. Good Lord.
Dear, etc. This is to inform you that as manager of the Variety Theatre, I've invited Professor Volant and his cat guest artists from abroad to stay in my flat this week, etc., etc. I trust I quote him correctly. I am the professor's official factotum, guide and interpreter.
I don't understand. How could I have forgotten this?
Oh, it happens to the best of us.
Not to me. I want a word with this professor.
You can't. He's busy teaching the cat to say Pontius Pilate. You could have a word with the cat later, if you like.
They'll have to come out of there. Those rooms aren't leased to the comrade manager. Flats are like gold in Moscow these days. I had 32 applications for this place before Berlioz got to the morgue, plus a telegram from his uncle, Maximilian, in Kiev.
Oh, really?
What's so funny?
Nothing. Can't you let us the whole flat, just for 1 week? Come on, it's spring.
Look, foreigners are supposed to stay at the Metropole.
Oh, you know what these capitalists are like, full of whims and fancies. They haven't got Comrade Stalin to keep them up to the mark. But, strictly entre nous, the professor's not short of cash. He's a millionaire. And let's face it, mon brave, your tenants' association is 2,500 rubles in the red. Excuse the pun.
What? Who have you been talking to?
Aha. Come on, what you say? 3,000 rubles for the week, cash in hand.
It's against government regulations.
Oh, better make it 5,000 then. Here we are.
Well.
You won't be the first, will you? And there's 500 rubles for your trouble.
Oh, no, that's strictly forbidden.
Go on. Where are the witnesses? Everybody's at it these days.
Well, if you insist.
It's our patriotic duty to fleece foreigners. They can afford it. And here, 2 complimentary tickets for the professor's performance tomorrow night.
Oh, thank you. My wife loves a good show.
What would we do without the ladies?
Oh, yes, too true.
Yes, right. Off you go now.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
I don't care enough of that man very much.
Let me beat him up, Messiah.
Oh, let me trip him on the stairs. I'll fix him right here. A good evening. Inspector Adamov, please.
I must be out of my mind, Natasha. I'm so lucky, so privileged. I've got a wonderful husband. He's a respected...
Good-looking husband, too.
I know. He's got an important job at the university. We have this beautiful flat all to ourselves. And you look after us. We've masses of friends. And I was ready to throw it all away. Still am. From the very first moment, I knew, no shadow of a doubt, one glance, one word was all it took to change my life forever. And his, I'm sure. It frightens me to think about it, even now.
Does funny things to you, does love? Why'd you call him the Master?
It started as a joke, you goose. Because of the book he was writing.
Oh, he's a writer. This gets worse by the minute.
He was an historian to begin with, at the National Museum. Then he won some money in the lottery and gave up his job to write this novel. A wonderful book. Magical. Unlike any other story I've ever read or heard. All about Pontius Pilate and Jesus.
God save us. The government won't like that.
They didn't. Every publishing house in Moscow turned it down. After years of work. I do believe the shock nearly killed him then and there. But that wasn't the worst of it. Berlioz and his sidekick Latunsky began a campaign against him in the papers. All sorts of smears and innuendos about anti-Marxist tendencies and corruption of the Russian people and Soviet culture. Oh, it was cruel, cruel.
I bet that's why you fell in love with him. Some women have a weakness for outsiders. Myself, I prefer...
No. I fell in love with him before I knew who or what he was or anything.
On Tverskaya Boulevard, you said?
Last spring. A lovely morning. Just like today. And just like today, I was feeling rather down and empty. I'd gone out to buy jonquils. I remember I was wearing my black dress.
You look your best in that.
There must have been hundreds of people out on the boulevard that day. And yet, chance or fate or God or the devil...
Or Lenin.
Some power arranged that we should look at each other. And when we did, we saw nothing else. He turned and walked along beside me. Not a word. No need for words. We just went along together through the crowd. Till somehow we found ourselves in one of those little streets down by the Arts Theatre. I can see his eyes now. Restless and brown. Watchful. As though he was always waiting for something. Is there something you...
Yes?
Nothing. Do you like my flowers?
Do I? No.
Oh. Don't you like flowers at all?
No, I like flowers. Only not those.
Which flowers do you like?
I love roses.
Then I'd better throw these away.
Oh. No. Please, no. You mustn't do that. Please, take them back.
I don't want them anymore. Do you like mimosa?
Yes, I like mimosa.
I love it. I even wear it.
No. I'd like to see that. Can I?
Yes. I'm married.
So am I. But my wife doesn't wear mimosa.
Neither does my husband.
What's your name?
Margarita.
Oh, thank you. I know everything else about you I need to know. I think I've known you all my life. I've been waiting to meet you for years. Margarita. And would you wear mimosa in the spring?
And then we walked down to the river.
under those awful party posters, and sat in the sun and talked and talked. And next day we met again, of course. And I went back to his little basement in the Arbat, and, well, we...
Of course. Who can blame you? It's only natural. But, Margarita, darling, that was last year. The way things are nowadays, he might very well not come back. I'm sorry, but sooner or later you're going to have to forget him.
I can't. Never. That's impossible. There'll be news of him soon, I know. But only just now, I dreamed...
Dreams. If we all believe
That's enough, Natasha. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I didn't mean to talk about it at all.
As you please. I'm only the maid. I wouldn't mind a read of that Pontius Pilate story, though.
Oh!
Margarita, what now?
He burnt it. After he became ill, he burnt it. I've only got these few pages left.
Report to Commissioner of Police, Appendix B, Professor Stravinsky's medical notes, paragraph 4.
The Pontius Pilate complex first presented itself 6 months before the current crisis. An anonymous amnesiac writer arrived at the clinic in the winter of 1937, experiencing hallucinations and dreams almost identical to those of our new patient, the poet B.S. Domney. Pilate hesitated. He had to be ruthless. The security of the empire demanded it. Jerusalem was a dangerous city, a city of rumors and rebels, daily expecting its Messiah.
Did you or did you not say anything to this Judas of Carioth about great Caesar? Answer me. The truth.
Telling the truth is pleasant and easy again.
I did not ask you that. Answer, Yeshua. Your life is hanging by a thread.
Comrade B.S. Domney. Can you hear me, comrade?
Come along now. The professor's waiting.
Oh, no, the professor, no. Where am I? Are you Pilate? No, I'm a doctor, not an airman. Pontius Pilate, Pontius, the hegemon of Judea. If you're not him, why are you wearing white robes? I am Professor Stravinsky. You're safe here in room 116.
117.
At the Soviet clinic. I hope you're comfortable. I'm afraid we had to give you a mild sedative. Oh, this is the madhouse, I remember now.
Nonsense, you mustn't...
The police had no right to bring me here. I'm a respectable citizen, a member of the Writers' Union. Yes, I've read some of your stuff. Most impressive. You have? Well, yes, never mind about that. I demand to be let out here at once. If you want to leave, by all means. This is a clinic, not a lunatic asylum. Oh, thank you very much. Not at all. But where, if you don't mind my asking, do you propose to go? To the police... To the authorities, of course. There's a dangerous foreign criminal on the loose. I'll go straight to the NKVD. Won't you go home first? No, this is urgent. As you wish. Nurse, arrange for the comrade to be discharged. Yes. But don't change the bedclothes and don't put anyone else in his room. He'll be back in 2 hours. See you then. Now, how is the patient next door in 117?
116.
Yeah, wait a minute. Why will I be coming back here? Because you can't leave here wearing hospital property. And as soon as you appear in Jazinski Square in your underpants, talking about Pontius Pilate, giant cats and black magic, they'll send you straight back. We get a lot of clients from state security. You're telling me underpants are a sign of insanity? Without trousers and in conjunction with outsized cats and 2,000-year-old professors, yes. You're an intellectual. Work it out for yourself. Well, what should I do then? Splendid. A reasonable, logical question. Now, I'll tell you what happened to you today. Someone gave you a bad fright and upset you with this story about... we know who, and other things. Then your friend and colleague, Ravel... Berlioz was killed in a terrible accident. So worn out and overwrought, you wandered around Moscow talking about we know who, and so forth. Quite naturally, people took you for a lunatic. And if you don't want to become one, your only salvation is to stay here
and rest.
No, but somebody must arrest the professor and the cat and the man in the check jacket.
No, don't excite yourself.
The comrade poet is right, nurse. Certainly, if the man is a criminal, he must be caught. Write down your evidence and send it to the authorities, but not too much about we know who. That'll do the trick. You're a man of letters, after all. Leave chasing cats and swimming in rivers to the proletariat.
Yes, right you are. Please give me a pen and paper.
Give him some paper and a short pencil. And 2 vellum. But you mustn't start writing tonight.
No, I must. I must do it at once.
As you wish. Only don't overtax yourself. Good night now. I'll see you again tomorrow.
There we are.
Oh, lovely. 2 complimentary tickets. How about that? Borscht with marrowbone. Nothing like it.
I've married a man of influence. I always knew it.
Who the hell is that at this hour? Can't they let a man eat his supper?
I'll go, Nicky Wicks, I'll go.
Don't let anybody in. I'm not at home. If it's about old Berlioz's flat, tell them we won't be deciding on a new tenant till we've seen his Uncle Maximilian. Show them his telegram.
Police, stay where you are. It's in the governor's seat. Where is it, comrade? Come on, lad.
Is your name Nikanor Ivanovich Bosoy?
Yes, here, what's going on? You can't just burst into our flat like this. Where's your identity card?
Here. According to information received, we have reason to suspect that you are concealing illegal foreign currency in your lavatory.
You what? Oh, that's ridiculous.
This package belongs to you, comrade.
Not exactly. It's the property of the Tenants Association.
Yes, it all belongs to the association.
How about the contents?
Likewise.
$5,500 American dollars.
Eh? Dollars? No, rubles.
Do these look like rubles?
Oh, Nicky Wicks.
But it's impossible. They were rubles when I put them there, I swear to God.
Confess, Nicky Wicks. They'll reduce your sentence if you do.
Shut up, you stupid bitch.
All right. Come on, you might as well get it off your chest now.
Listen, officer, you've got to believe me. Half an hour ago, the association received a donation of 5,500 rubles from our foreign guest here.
Here? Foreigners stay at the Metropole.
I know, but the manager of the Variety Theatre, Stepalikadaev, he shares a flat upstairs. Shared it with poor Comrade Berlioz. He's made a special arrangement to lease his rooms to some visiting professor and his cat.
Professor?
Yes.
Cat?
Yes, in Berlioz's flat, upstairs.
Putting on the rails.
Anybody at home? Berlioz, you bastard. Come and have a little drink. Who? What? Berlioz. Oh, must sit down. Touch the wobblies. Have one, too. Hair of the dog. That's the thing. Berlioz, my old fruit. Come and have a tipple. Oh, what a night I've had of it. That little radio announcer from Minsk. The little minx from Minsk. She's got all the latest records from New York. She's someone's bit of stuff on the Central Committee. I bet she'd...
May we come in?
Pardon? It's you, Nikanor.
Oh, I thought you were off to Yalta, comrade.
Yalta? What gave you that idea? I haven't been to Yalta since we went on tour with the Tartar Acrobats. Oh, terrible lot. Who are your friends? Didn't know you had any, you old devil.
Police. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
Questions? What is this, Nikanor? What have you been saying about me? It's all gossip, officer. Jealousy. I'm a member of...
Nobody's accusing you of anything. Yet.
Huh?
We merely want to ascertain a few facts. And first, we'd like to meet your guests.
What guests? I've got no guests.
The magician and his cat, the visiting artistes you invited to stay here.
What are you talking about? Have you been drinking?
You remember? You wrote to me about him.
I did what? This is a load of... Why would I write to you? If I wanted to invite a foreign artiste, God forbid, I'd write to Baron Michael at Intourist. I mean, who the hell are you?
So, there are no visitors here.
Well, not that I know, unless Berlioz has arranged something. Berlioz! Misha!
The comrade chairman isn't here. He had an accident this afternoon. I'm afraid he's dead.
Misha? Old Misha? No.
I'm sorry. It must be a shock.
Oh, I say, I need a drink.
Listen, Inspector, I swear on the Constitution that I met them here half an hour ago. I spoke to their interpreter, a tall fellow in a short check jacket, and the professor was teaching his cat to say Pontius Pilate in the bathroom.
Pontius Pilate?
Yes.
Take a look around, Sergeant.
Right, sir.
Now, hold on a minute. This is getting a bit out of hand. There's no professor appearing at the theatre tomorrow. It's the Kazakhstan circus all week. There's no booking for professors and cats in the schedule at all.
But he gave me 2 complimentary tickets. Look, here.
No, you look here. I'm the bloody manager. I should know.
They're gone. They were here in my pocket and they've gone.
Nonsense. It's all nonsense.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it.
No sign of anyone, sir. No luggage, no cats, no professors.
As Almighty God is my witness, it's all true. It is everything. You must believe me. They are magicians, con men. They could be dangerous. Oh, my God, Jesus and all the saints preserve us.
Damn it, man. You've made me spill my vodka.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, can't you see him? Up there, on top of the cupboard, grinning at us. The one in the check jacket. Oh, God, and there's the cat. He eats as fat as a pig. And there's another one over there. Oh, can't you see his red hair sticking up behind the samovar? Oh, he's got a gun. Stop him. Arrest him. Save me.
After him, Sergeant. Come on. He won't get far, sir.
Oh, my word. Nicky Wicky up the spout and round the twist. Poor old Berlioz's gone for a Burton. And the little minx from Minsk. Oh, what a day. I must get to bed.
The day isn't over yet, Stepa, my friend.
What? Who the devil are you?
Professor Vuland, stage magician, and this is my assistant, Koroviev.
How do you do?
My bodyguard, Azazello.
Don't move or you're dead.
Oh.
And my performing cat, Behemoth.
Pontius Pilate.
Don't worry.
Oh, no, I shouldn't have mixed the brandy with the vodka. I knew it.
It's not the drink this time, Stepa.
We're appearing tomorrow night at the Variety Theatre. And we'll be staying in your flat for the rest of the week.
You? I can't... What? Look, I know I'm drunk, but this is... It's out of the question.
But it's all been arranged.
Signed and sealed. Over my dead body.
Allow me, Messiah. No, me.
Come now, we're not savages.
Quite. 1, 2, 3.
Bam! Pow!
Good evening, monsieur. Table for one? This way. Aperitif, monsieur?
Large vodka.
Certainly, monsieur.
Hold on.
Monsieur?
Where am I?
This is the Café Crimea, monsieur.
Yes, but where? Am I... Is this...
Monsieur? This is Yalta, monsieur.
Oh...
Send for a doctor! The gentleman has fainted!
Yes, of course. Oh, thank you, Doctor. Stravinsky's agreed to take Nikiwick, too.
2 ravers up the hill in one night, that's a record. Which reminds me, Immigration and In-Tourist have got no Professor V's or W's on their books, so we can go home and stop worrying.
I wonder. Have you looked at this?
Nicky Wicky's telegram? No. Why?
Read it.
Shocked by news of nephew's fatal accident, arriving Friday, Maximilian Berlioz. Well?
The time. It was sent from Kiev at 4:30. The tram accident happened at 4:28 in Moscow. That's impossible.
Well, unless it was planned, unless it was murder.
What, conspiracy to murder Misha Berlioz?
People will do anything for a flat these days. No, it makes no sense. He's a literary critic, not a gangster or politician.
He's chairman of the Writers' Union and a member of the party. And what about these?
Oh, no. How many?
4 sightings. An outsized black cat walking on its hind legs.
Accompanied by a tall man in a short check jacket.
They can't all have known Berlioz. They can't all be mad or drunk. Or can they?
I don't know. There's a lot of it about these days. What else? A gang of currency smugglers masquerading as a variety act?
Smugglers don't go around making a public spectacle of themselves. No. These aren't your average villains, Sergeant.
A little more caviar?
With the greatest pleasure.
Where did you steal it from, you clown? The foreign currency store in Smolensk Market. Their Georgian brandy is quite tolerable. Try some.
The flat isn't too bad either. Now we've got it to ourselves.
It'll do. Anywhere will do. Oh, my knee hurts. Rub it with some ointment, Azazello.
I'm a mobster, Messiah, not a masseur.
Rub, you villain, rub.
Oh, Messiah.
Give us a song, Koroviev. Not so hard.
Oh, sorry, Messiah. Messiah? This story, this book, the one about Pontius Pilate and Jesus, Yeshua.
What about it?
Well, did you make it up? Or is it this writer, this lover person, this master?
It's complicated. He imagined it and wrote it. We can play a part in it. But Yeshua and Pilate must go on living it.
Seems a rum business for you to be mixed up in.
A bitter irony, a profound paradox. Read Goethe. That power I serve which wills forever evil, yet does forever good. Besides, I love a good story.
So, you got talking to this man Judas outside the temple?
Yes. He said he came from the town of Karioth and expressed great interest in my ideas. He invited me home to supper.
And you spoke to this good man about Great Caesar?
I suppose I did. He asked me for my views on the government. The question interested him very much.
Did it, indeed? And what did you say? Or are you going to say? You have forgotten what you said?
No, Hegemon.
Go on. Go on.
Among other things, I said that all power is a form of violence exercised over people, and that the time will come when there will be no rule by Caesar, nor any other form of rule. Man will pass into the kingdom of truth and justice, where no power will be needed.
There never has been, nor yet shall be, a greater and more perfect government in the world than the rule of the Emperor Tiberius. What business have you, a criminal lunatic, to discuss such matters?
I see my conversation with Judas troubles you. I have a presentiment, Hegemon, that some misfortune will befall him. I feel sorry for him.
Save your pity for yourself, you fool. Don't you understand? We're talking about treason. You have spoken treason.
I only spoke the truth.
Truth? What is truth? Don't answer that. It's not evidence.
At the moment, the truth is that your head is aching so hard that you are having cowardly thoughts about death. It even hurts you to look at me. Your mind is too closed, and you have finally lost your faith in human beings. That is the root of the problem.
Are you a physician, or what? The temple court says you're a danger to the state. Oh, gods, gods. I hate this city and what it does to people.
Come on, nearly there.
There they are, hiding behind that screen. I can see the cat. Save me.
Easy does it. In we go.
You're Ivan Nikolaevich Piastovny. Now, to whom it may concern, statement from Ivan Nikolaevich Piastovny, poet and member of the Writers' Union. This afternoon, I was with the late M.A. Berlioz. Oh, no, it wasn't late until later. I was with Berlioz, brackets, not the composer, at Patriarch's Ponds. We met a Professor something. He knew God existed because he'd met Pontius Pilate and Yeshua on the 14th of the spring month of Nisan, in a white cloak lined with blood red. In a white cloak lined with blood red.
Hello? Hello? I'm from the room next door. Did you hear all that noise? Never mind. What are you up to here, then, eh? Dear God. Hey, you, wake up. Wake up, come on. Dear God.
Is he dreaming or am I? Okay. Early in the morning on the 14th of the spring month of Nisan. Oh, God. What's happening? Margarita?
The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov, dramatized by Brian Wright from Michael Glennie's translation, is a BBC World Service drama production directed by David Hitchinson.
Now we continue our new classic serial.
Another glorious spring day. Moscow looks its best from up here.
The farther away, the better. They're a kind of race of barbarians.
That's why we're here, Azazello.
You think it was 1438, not 1938? Give me a free hand, Messiah, and I'll show 'em. Biff, bang, bang!
They're doing quite enough of that themselves. Besides, you've got other work to do.
Ugh, I'm no Cupid, Messiah. Can't I?
No. Ah, Behemoth.
I've put up the posters at the theatre, Messiah.
And Koroviev.
And I've delivered the invitations for the spring ball. La, 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 la.
Excellent. Your turn now, Azazello.
Must it be the woman again, Messiah? I prefer to do business with the other half. You know, the writer. What's his name? The master.
Come. Where's your sense of tradition? The woman must redeem the man. Off you go.
The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov, dramatized for radio in 4 parts by Brian Wright, with Daniel Massey as Volant, Michael Maloney as the Master, and Geraldine James as Margarita. Episode 2, The Magic Theatre.
There you are, comrade. 1 ruble, 50 kopecks change. 2 tickets for tonight's performance.
What time's the new magic act?
Professor Voland and his troupe are on after the interval.
Thank you.
Keep the queue moving.
To Commissioner of Soviet Police, Moscow. From Inspector Adamov. A report on incidents of public disorder in period 5th to the 7th of May, 1938. 6th of May. having somehow inserted themselves on the bill at the Variety Theatre under false names, the 4 illegal immigrants, one of them apparently disguised as a giant cat, spent the night of the 5th at the flat shared by the late M. Berlioz and the theatre manager. The 2 mental cases arrested on the 5th passed a quiet night at the psychiatric clinic.
Pilate was seized by an incomprehensible sense of grief, and then by rage, the most terrible of all rages, the rage of impotence.
No, please, no. I am the voice of great Caesar here in Jerusalem, and you have chosen to ignore my counsel. Please, no. I don't want to hear. I want to forget.
I say again, Yeshua HaNotzri was convicted under Judaic laws, not Rome. And you have already confirmed our sentence.
No, not me. Margarita! Help me!
There's no alternative where treason is the charge. You know that, Caiaphas. But now I ask you, urge you, to grant him pardon. In honor of the Passover, as is your custom.
No, I repeat, we shall release Barabbas.
Then I tell you, high priest, I, Pontius Pilate, knight of the Golden Lance, tell you that you shall have no peace.
Are we today?
Neither you
Dear
nor
and
your
niece in the land of Nod.
No, I, Pontius Pilate, knight of the Golden... Margarita!
All right, gently does it. Who's this Margarita?
No one.
You've been having one of your bad old dreams again, haven't you? Well, Professor Stravinsky will be disappointed. Can't have that, can we? Just when you were getting better. What's brought that on now? Come on, upset Daisy. A nurse will pop you into a nice hot bath.
The new patients next door. Are they up yet?
The one who's a poet is, the one who isn't, poor fellow. Up you get. Look out of the window. It's a wonderful day.
Bright mornings, black nights, as the poet says.
In the gallery.
Roby.
When does Professor Volant?
Professor Volant appears in the second act. Next.
Now, what the hell is going on?
What does it look like? The shin is rushed off his feet. I was giving him a hand.
No, not that. Who put the new poster up? Who the hell is Professor Volant?
Why ask me? I'm only front of house. It's bringing them in, though. We've had 2 block bookings already.
You've what? Look, shut the box office at once.
You must be joking. There's a queue 50 yards long.
Look, come up to the office. We're going to sort this out now.
Sorry, comrade. This position is closed.
Morning, Sergeant.
Morning, Inspector.
No more fatal tram accidents.
Not yet.
Nothing else, is there?
Usual drunks, black marketeers, 2 break-ins at the foreign currency store in Smolensk Market. Thieves stole brandy, caviar...
I meant professors' cats, chummies in check jackets, Pontius Pilate, mad poets.
No, sir. Some old biddies complained about a large cat down by the Variety Theatre, but she's regular.
Oh, that's a relief. Who's that in my office?
Deputy Chairman of the Writers' Union, Latunsky. Insists on speaking to a senior officer. Typical intelligentsia. I sometimes wonder what the revolution was for.
Right. Comrade Latunsky.
Inspector Adamo.
How do you do?
Do sit down.
Ah, thank you.
I expect you've come about your late colleague and chairman, Mikhail Berlioz. Allow me to offer my condolences. A tragic accident, tragic, terrible.
Thank you. He was a dear friend, and the loss to literature, and the party, of course, is incalculable.
I can imagine.
Yes. Our beloved chairman was truly a jewel in the crown of Soviet realism. A hero, one more fitted to die in a fiery chariot than under the wheels of a corporation tram.
Quite. So, what can I do for you?
It's rather a delicate matter. The Writers' Union is planning the funeral for tomorrow, a ceremony befitting his achievements and status. Some 400 mourners, a band, and a procession to the Novodevichy cemetery with the open coffin.
The... oh, I see. Yeah, you mean the morticians haven't managed to reunite the late chairman's sundered head with the late chairman's sundered torso?
Oh, on the contrary, it was a masterly and most artistic reconstruction. Unfortunately, I was informed by the undertaker this morning that the...
sundered head?
Exactly. Is no longer in place.
You mean it's fallen off again?
It has gone. It has been stolen, Inspector.
Catch!
My head, it hurts. Now to you.
Put that head down.
Messiah.
Save Berlioz for the spring ball. Ah, that's the late lamented's uncle. I sent him a telegram, remember?
Quiet. Leave it to us, Messiah. Yes? Professor Volent is not at home.
Excuse me. My name is Maximilian Berlioz. I'm the uncle of the late Mikhail Berlioz. I've just arrived from Kiev.
Of course. I only had to see you to know who you were. Oh, what a tragedy. How could such a thing happen?
Indeed. But I wonder, the chairman of the Tenants Association isn't at home.
Taken away to the loony bin last night, poor fellow. The shock was too much. I expect I'll be next.
Dear me. Was my nephew really beheaded by a tram?
Oh, completely. I saw it happen. Bang, his head was off. Scrunch, away went his right leg. Scrunch, away went his left leg. Oh, what these trams can do.
Terrible, yes. What's that peculiar noise?
The central heating. Bang, his head came off. Bang, oh.
Excuse me, but were you a friend of Misha's?
Scrunch, off it came.
Look here, can I come in and look over the flat?
Professor Volent rented it for the week.
According to the law, as my nephew's sole heir, I have to claim my inheritance. I realise that may sound rather mercenary, but times are hard.
Yes, it does. Very mercenary. We expected you to show a little more family feeling.
Yes, did you send me that telegram? It came amazingly quickly. How on earth...
No, I think the cat sent it.
Oh, God. Good morning.
What's that?
Haven't you ever seen a cat before?
Down, Puss. There, Puss. There.
God, it's huge.
There. Oh, it's no good. I've got to lie down. When I think of that tram wheel going over his head, it weighs 360 pounds, you know. Oh,
no, please, don't go. Don't leave me.
Okay. I sent the telegram, so what?
No, nothing. Are you part of a circus?
How dare you? That's an insult. Passport.
What?
Passport. Are you deaf? I thought so. Department 420. They issue passports to anybody. I wouldn't have given you one, that's a fact. One look at your face would have been enough. Refuse permission to remain in Moscow. Go back to Kiev.
What? That's nonsense. Who are you trying to fool in that fancy dress? This is an attempt to deprive me of my legal rights. Let me in.
Oh, didn't you hear me? I said go back to Kiev. Go back home as quiet as a mouse, or I'll make you go.
No, out of my way. I have a claim on this flat. That's the law.
Very well. I warned you. Mumbo, jumbo, alley,
presto, etc., etc.
Stand aside.
Pay your last respects to your nephew. Here. It's me. It's my head.
Kiev! All passengers for Kiev for night here, please. Kiev!
You're right, Comrade. You don't look well.
The head. His head. Misha's head. Take it away. Give it to the cat. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Run and call the police, quick. Someone's flipped his lid on platform 4.
A 1,000 kilometres in 1 second flat. There's nothing more satisfying than arranging the impossible.
Child's play, and that's why I left it to you.
My head aches.
Throw that thing away.
Oh, but I want it for the springboard.
Then lock it up somewhere.
Oh, very well, Messiah.
This magician, who is he? I've never heard of Professor Volant, and I've been in this business 20 years. I've met all the big names. I've worked with them.
We know, Rimsky, old chap, we know.
Then how come an unknown conjurer's got a whole act and more to himself? I tell you, the director of the Kazakhstan circus is threatening to sue us for breach of contract.
What about this Volant character? He must have a contract too.
My secretary's going through the files now. I certainly haven't seen any paperwork, let alone signed it. Have you?
No. Our beloved theatre manager, dear Stepa Likodyaev, must have arranged it all personally. I mean, it could be a very smart move. I mean, a good magic act always brings them in. I mean, you saw the cue.
That's not the point. It's unprofessional. I should have been consulted. He's overdone it this time. I shall complain to the commissar.
For God's sake, don't drag the party into it. Go and have it out with Stepa. It's no use going on at me.
He's not here, Varanucha. He never is when you want him.
I'm not surprised. He was out with that little piece from Moscow radio last night. Wake the old goat up. Give him a ring.
I have. There's no answer. No one there. I sent a messenger round. They said he came home last night, round 10.
Just a second. Doesn't he share a place with that literary type? You know, the one who fell under the tram.
Berlioz, yes. Nasty accident. Terrible.
Well, then, be fair. He's probably upset. You know, paying his respects.
That'll be the day. Why couldn't he fall under a tram?
Then we'd never sort this Volant business out. Why don't you have a word with this professor direct? Butter him up and see what's what.
I don't know where he's staying. I don't know anything about him. That's the whole point, you idiot.
Look, don't take it out on me. If you like, I'll ring the Metropole or Intourist to find out where he is.
Oh, very clever. And how do you suppose that will look? We might just as well ring up Baron Miguel at Intourist, tell him we're a bunch of incompetents and be done with it.
Look, I'm only trying to help.
What is it, Nina?
I've found the file you were looking for, Comrade Deputy Manager.
You have? But how? Where?
Under a pile of papers in your in tray.
There, I knew it.
Shut up.
Professor Volant's contract was signed by the Comrade Manager last month, countersigned by you.
But I'm sure I didn't.
The tourist forms are initialed by Baron Miguel, and there's an invoice for extra publicity material signed by the Comrade House Manager here. The Professor and his troupe are staying at the Comrade Manager's flat, 302A Sadovaya Street. Chairman of the Tenants Association...
Yes, I can read, Nina. That will be all.
Have I done something I shouldn't have, Comrade Managers? As a consummate group leader, I take a pride in every
No,
task.
not at all. You've solved a mystery, Nina. No consummate group leader could possibly do more. Trot along.
Comrade Managers?
Is this your signature?
Yes, but I didn't sign it.
Same here.
That looks like Baron Michael's scrawl right enough. If this is a fraud, it's bloody clever.
Oh, my God. We've got to find Stepa Likodyaev. It's his responsibility, not ours.
Well, what about the show tonight? It'll be a full house. Party, bigwigs, foreign diplomats, the lot.
Oh, don't. It isn't fair. It isn't just. My whole career could be ruined by a magic act I haven't even seen. Me, the man who introduced the Moldovan dancing bears to Moscow. Yes, what is it now?
Telegram, Comrade Deputy Manager.
Oh, really? As if I wasn't busy enough. Somebody after complimentaries,
It's about the Comrade Manager, Comrade Deputy Manager. From the Crimean Police.
Something wrong, old chap?
I must sit down. He's in Yalta. Yalta!
Oh, let's see. He can't be in Yalta. Oh, this is a hoax. It must be. Look at the times.
Oh.
Can I be of assistance, Comrade Managers?
Yes. Go away.
Comrade Manager?
No, don't. Stay here and take a telegram. On account, Variety Theatre, priority. Ready? Well, I'll soon sort this out.
Yes, Branuka. Good thinking.
Comrade Manager.
Yalta, Crimea, police, stop. Madman, you arrested last night, stop. Imposter, not manager this theatre, stop. Impossible, stop.
Manager, last seen, Moscow, 10 p.m. Yesterday, stop.
Yalta, 1,600 kilometres.
QED, stop. Signed, Remsky, Deputy Manager.
Note 2, Appendix A. Of the 7 Moscow citizens who disappeared during the disturbances of the 5th to the 7th of May, 1 was a certified mental patient and 4 appeared unbalanced on their return, offering irrational explanations for their absence. We have no reliable evidence as to the mental state of the remaining 2, viz. Margarita Nikolaevna and her maid Natasha, but they did have access to portions of an unpublished novel on the subject of Pontius Pilate. See New Testament and Medical Report Appendix B, Neurasthenia and the Pilate Complex.
Yes, dearest, I'll remember. See you soon. Goodbye. Au revoir, then. Don't stare, Natasha. That was my husband, nobody else. He'll be back from Leningrad tomorrow.
He's a good man, Margarita Nikolaevna.
I don't need convincing of that. But what must be, must be. Why are you looking so pleased with yourself?
Well, I was coming home past the Variety Theatre and I saw this queue forming. So I joined it. Force of habit, I suppose.
Natasha, you're priceless. You really are.
Then I discovered it was for a special magic show tonight. So I got a ticket in the gallery. I love anything to do with magic and spells and witches and things.
Sensible, educated girl like you. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Well, it is the spring moon tonight.
So it is. I'd forgotten. Perhaps that explains my mood. I'm sure something's going to happen. Must happen. What have I done to be made to suffer all my life? I have such a strong feeling of hope inside me today, and I'm going to hang on to that and never let go.
You are in a strange mood.
I dreamed about my lover last night, Natasha. The master.
Perhaps that's the only place you'll find him now, in dreams.
No, you don't understand. Since he disappeared, I haven't dreamed about him once. All winter, not once. Well, during the day, he was here in my memory, always here in my mind. I couldn't let him go. But at night, he left me. He went away. Until last night. I'd been reading his novel again, the few pages I'd managed to save, crying myself to sleep like a baby. And then I saw him. It wasn't just a memory. He changed. Oh, I recognized him at once, and he recognized me. But it wasn't his face as I remembered it.
Margarita.
No, listen. I must tell someone. And who else can I tell but you? We were in a mournful, desolate place. The sky was like lead. Low, scudding clouds and flocks of birds. There was this broken bridge over a swollen stream, bordered by dismal, skeletal trees. Everything looked lifeless and miserable. Not a living soul. It was like hell. And there he was, beyond the bridge, with nondescript, ragged clothes, unshaven. He looked worried and ill. I thought, they've sent him away somewhere. Exile or the Gulag.
Oh, Margarita.
And I can't reach him.
Is it you? Is it really you? Margarita! If you're there, why don't you write to me? Margarita! Don't you love me anymore? Do you believe that? No. But why don't you send word? I can't. Tell me why. Tell me. Oh, God. Are you dead? What difference does it make? Oh, if you are, let me go free. I have no strength to keep you. Then why am I here now?
That's what I'd like to know, you stupid bitch. That dream was bad enough the first time round. Do yourself a favour and get down to Alexander Gardens. It's time we pulled the plug on the hearts of flowers.
Margarita Nikolaevna? What is it? You've gone as white as a sheet.
I heard something. Well, didn't you?
No, what?
A noise, a voice.
I think you'd better lie down. You've worked yourself up into a proper state.
No, I'm all right, really. I must go out.
Not just now, dear. Wait for a bit.
No, now. I need some fresh air. It's a lovely day. I'll go for a walk in Alexander Gardens.
Very well, if you must, I'll come with you.
No, Natasha. I want to go alone. That was where we first sat and talked. The master and I, in the gardens under the Kremlin wall.
I know.
You're a good, sweet girl, Natasha. Take the rest of the day off. I'll be all right. Enjoy yourself at the magic show. Cast a spell for me. And the master.
If only I could.
Not a pretty sight, Sergeant.
No, sir. Losing your head twice in 2 days is no joke.
According to the comrade funeral director, they finished working on him late yesterday, tucked him up for the night, intact, head on torso.
No sign of a break-in at all, nothing disturbed. Pretty neat job. I want to steal a thing like that.
No, better get forensic in. There's a lot of VIPs want this boy back together again.
Right then. Hello? What's this?
Where?
Here, under the beer. Looks like a footprint.
Mind your head.
Very amusing.
Let's see. That's not a footprint.
Yes, look.
It's a paw mark. It's a cat.
That's too big. A cat's only... Oh, no.
Oh, yes, Sergeant. I think Comrade Latunsky and his fellow writers may have to settle for a strategically placed wreath.
Signed. Yes, Domney. Now, 6th of May, Soviet Psychiatric Clinic statement by I.N. Domney, poet and member of the Writers' Union. Yesterday, M.I. Berlioz and I were walking at Patriarch's Ponds. We met a foreign professor who seemed well informed about Berlioz's life. And death, which hadn't happened then, of course. Oh, no. God! Who's that?
Only me. I'm in the room next door. I came last night, but you were asleep.
Nurse said the balcony windows were kept locked.
I stole her keys. You're not violent, I hope?
Well, not anymore.
Good, I can't stand violence. Look here, Piers Domney.
How do you know my name?
Oh, forgive me. I read some of these bits of paper last night. Look, the doctor will be starting his round soon, and I must know, what is Berlioz playing at? Where did you get those lines from my novel?
Novel? What novel? Are you a writer too?
A writer? I am a master.
Really? What's your name?
I no longer have a name. I have renounced it, as I have renounced life itself. Answer me, what is Berlioz up to?
Well, nothing. He's dead.
Dead? Berlioz dead?
Yes, he was killed in an accident yesterday.
Good, that's good.
What?
How about his friend, the critic Latunsky?
Well, he's all right as far as I know.
Oh, pity. He's worse than Berlioz. I should have killed him last year.
I thought you said you can't stand violence. What have you got against them?
They destroyed me. They attacked my reputation in the press. They censored my novel. How did you know the opening line? I burned the manuscript months ago.
Which line? What are you talking about?
Early in the morning on the 14th of the spring month of Nisan, Pontius Pilate, the procurator, in a white cloak lined with
Hang
red...
on. I didn't know that was from your novel. It was something the professor said just before poor Berlioz was killed yesterday.
Poor Berlioz, indeed. And don't lie. Why must you Soviet poets always lie? You didn't even know Professor Stravinsky yesterday.
No, not him here at the clinic. Another professor from abroad.
That's not possible.
I don't care. It's true. He told us about Pontius Pilate and Jesus and so on. You're the liar. Nobody in his right mind writes novels about Pontius Pilate these days.
Well, I did.
Well, no wonder they think you're mad.
Well, can you think of a better hero for our times? Pilate the cynic, the devious apparatchik, Pilate the guilty, the man who does what's expedient rather than what he knows to be true and good. It's the Writers' Union who are mad, not me.
I'm normal, I am. You ask the doctor.
All right. Quiet. We'll have him in here with a hypodermic. Right, let's start again and try to talk sense to each other. Who is this professor of yours? What's his name?
I don't know. Begins with a W or a V. He's from Germany, I think.
Right, a professor of literature from Germany. How did you...
No. Necromancy, black magic.
I think we better take it more slowly. After all, we're both technically mad, aren't we? Start at the beginning.
Oh, must I?
Please, but be quick.
Very well. Berlioz and I were walking at Patriarch's Ponds when we met this professor.
That's the theater. You can answer, Koroviev.
Messiah!
I think it's time Professor Volant introduced himself to a wider public.
Hello? Professor Volant's assistant here. That shocked him. To whom am I speaking?
There's someone there.
What? Who?
The Professor's assistant.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Ask to speak to the manager of the Variety Theatre.
Hello. This is the Variety Theatre here. House manager speaking. Can I speak to the comrade...
My dear chap, how very nice to hear your voice. How are you?
Oh, fine. Who is this?
Surely you remember? Koroviev, assistant and interpreter to the great Volant.
Oh, of course, yes. Could I speak to the theatre manager, Koroviev?
I'm afraid he's not in the flat, old fellow.
Where's he gone to?
Out of town.
When will he be back?
Oh, who knows, old fellow? You know what our Stjoppers like.
Tell him I want to speak to Professor Volant.
The deputy manager would like to have a word with Professor Volant.
By all means.
Yeah.
Rimsky speaking. Good to talk to you, Volant. I should like to clarify one or two things
You will
with
kindly address me as Professor, please. Now, these are my requirements. Listen carefully.
I've never been so insulted in 20 years of experience, working with first-class acts, world-class acts.
Yes, well, never mind about that now. What are we going to do? Perhaps we should go to the police.
And have the Minister of Culture breathing down our necks? Not likely.
Well, what then? The manager of the theatre is missing, for God's sake.
Good riddance. I'm the manager now. I should have had the job years ago.
But he could have been kidnapped, blackmailed, bribed, murdered, anything.
That swine, Stjopolichadev, deserves everything he gets.
Not if he's going to drag us down with him.
It's a conspiracy. That's what it is. We're being framed by Anucha, purged by the party.
Oh, shut up, can't you? You'll have Nina informing on us next. I mean, that's absurd. I mean, we haven't done anything. Well, I mean, the odd fiddle with complimentary tickets.
No.
Oh, take a grip on yourself.
What a place this Moscow is. Such a big city. So many little men scheming over their petty little positions, their petty little powers. Judases, Caiaphases.
Pilots.
No, not him. With a little more courage, he could have been the hero of all time.
That would spoil the story, Messiah.
Exactly. And we couldn't have that, could we? With lifeless eyes, Pilate gazed at the high priest and manufactured a smile.
Come now, Caiaphas. Who can overhear us here? Admit it. You know this man from Carioth, this Judas. You know him well.
Are you accusing me, Procurator? Take heed. Almighty Caesar shall hear of it.
You have complained of me to Caesar too often, High Priest. I warn you, you will live to regret the day that you conspired to send this preacher of peace to Mount Golgotha.
In the name of Imperial Caesar! Hail Caesar! The name of the man who is about to be released before you! The name of the man is...
He paused, holding back the name, mentally confirming that he had said everything, and then he shouted again, Barabbas! And then the crowd awoke. It was as though the sun detonated above him and drowned his ears in fire.
That's right. That's what the professor said, word for word.
Oh, I guessed it. I guessed it all.
I don't understand. Is it the professor's story, your novel, or history, or what?
I don't know. All of those, perhaps. Because he knows everything. Don't you see?
No, how can anyone do that?
He isn't just anyone. He's unmistakable. Oh, what can it mean? Why has he come to Moscow? Why is he reciting my novel to critics before they die? What does he want with me? Well, he must want something. As soon as you started to describe him, I knew.
Knew what?
That it was Voland.
Good God, that's it! That's the name! I couldn't remember! Oh, this is incredible! How on earth could you possibly know? You clairvoyant, too?
Forgive me, but you're still very innocent, aren't you?
Well, I suppose I am.
And rather ignorant, too.
Well, how about that?
Well, for instance, have you never seen the opera Faust?
Pardon? Yeah, no.
Well, there we are. Might have saved you a lot of trouble if you had. You were lucky to have got off comparatively lightly. You were so rude to him.
Rude to who? To whom? Who on earth is this professor?
Now, promise me you won't get violent. No shouting and screaming and calling for the doctor.
No, tell me who he is!
Very well. At Patriarch's Ponds yesterday, you met... Stravinsky started his morning rounds. I must go.
Tell me, quick! I want to know!
I don't approve of inmates having tete-a-tetes. I'll come back tonight.
Hell and damnation!
Waiting for someone?
You made me jump.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Old habits die hard. Must be someone very important. You've been waiting here for over 2 hours.
That's none of your business, is it?
Don't go, Margarita Nikolaevna.
You know me. I don't know you.
We'll soon change that.
No, thanks.
Relax, can't you? I'm not one of your Kremlin Casanovas. With a mug like mine, is it likely? Come and sit down.
What do you want?
I've been sent on a little matter that concerns you.
Well, why didn't you say so at once? Go on, let's get it over. You've come to arrest me, haven't you?
Nothing of that sort. Moscow's impossible these days. You've only got to speak to a stranger and they think they're under arrest. I've got a little matter to discuss with you, that is all.
I don't understand. What matter?
I've been sent to give you an invitation for this evening, the night of the spring moon.
What are you talking about?
You are invited by a very distinguished foreign gentleman.
Oh, really? The pimps are out on the streets now, are they? Goodbye.
Is that all the thanks I get, stupid bitch?
Filthy swine.
So much for your tears and dreams, bits of burnt manuscript, and all the rest of that sickening stuff. See if I care, you silly cow.
What did you say?
I thought that might stop you. Sit down, I'll tell you a little story.
Who are you?
It's about the death of Jesus. On the third cross, Yeshua was luckier. He had lapsed into unconsciousness, his head drooping in its ragged turban. As a result, the mosquitoes and horseflies had settled on him so thickly that his face was entirely hidden by a black, heaving mask. It's good stuff, eh?
What's going on? All right. You could have found out about me and the novel and so on. I suppose you broke into our flat and bullied poor Natasha. But that part of the story was burnt. No one could possibly know about that except him. Come on. Who are you? What organisation do you belong to?
Not that again. Listen, I have not come to arrest you. I don't belong to any organisation. I'm not even an informer. And I didn't burgle your flat. Although I may have broken into your dreams. Under orders, I might add, not from choice.
Good God. I thought your voice sounded familiar.
Adzazello, at your service.
But what are you? A hypnotist, a mind reader, some kind of magician?
Well, I can do all that stuff, but mostly I'm a sort of persuader. That's all I'm going to say at the moment.
But why pick on me for this game, this experiment, whatever it is?
It isn't a game, Margarita, and there's nothing experimental about it. You were chosen for 3 reasons. Your name, your looks, and your devotion.
You know something about him. The master.
Well, let's say I do. No more questions.
Oh, tell me, I beg you. Just one thing. Is he alive? Don't torture me.
Yeah, he's alive, all right.
Oh, God.
No scenes, please. I can't stand that sort of carry on.
I'm sorry. And I'm sorry I lost my temper with you just now. But, well, if somebody comes up to a woman in the street and invites her to meet some foreigner... Well, not that I'm prejudiced, but we don't see foreigners much these days. Besides, there's my husband. He's never shown me anything but kindness, and his position at the university...
Will you shut up a minute? Please. My invitation won't do him any harm. Not a soul will know about this, that I swear.
And what does this foreigner want me for?
You'll find out tonight.
I see. I am to go to bed with him.
There isn't a woman in the world that wouldn't, given the chance. Sorry to disappoint you. He doesn't want you for that.
Who is he? And why should I put myself at risk for some unknown foreigner?
For the best possible reason. He has the power to give you what you want.
You must know what that is. There is nothing I would not dare for that. I'll go anywhere. I'll do anything.
Let go of my arm, can't you? There's no need to make a drama of it. I don't know why he sent me on this job. Coropius, the one with the charmer, Behemoth's got no self-respect at all.
Who? What?
Oh, never mind. You decided, have you?
I'll do it. Yes. Whatever it is.
In that case, allow me to present you with this. Hide it, or people will see it.
But this is solid gold. It isn't a bribe for something shady, is it?
You're having second thoughts, are you? Give it back to me.
No, I've decided.
The box is neither here nor there, you little fool. It's the ointment inside that matters. Tonight, at exactly 8:30, you will strip yourself naked and rub this cream all over your face and your body, OK?
Now, wait a minute.
You can do with it, that's for sure. Unhappiness has aged you a lot in the last 6 months, Margarita. Even I can see that.
What? Who did
you... At 9 o'clock, I'll ring you up and tell you what you have to do next. You won't have to worry about a thing. You'll be taken to where you're going, and nothing will be done to upset you. Understood?
All right. I know what I'm letting myself in for, and I'll do exactly as you say, because I have no hope left. But if you are planning to ruin or destroy me, you will regret it. Because if I die for his sake, I shall have died out of love.
Not that word! Give me that back, and to hell with the whole business. You can send Behemoth.
Oh, no, you don't. I agree to everything. I'll go through the whole pantomime of smearing on ointment, whatever you like. I'll go to the ends of the earth. I won't give it back now.
Yeah, I've got real work to do elsewhere. Close your eyes.
What?
Close them. 1, 2, 3.
Azzazello? Azzazello? For heaven's sake, what am I doing? What have I talked myself into?
I'm sorry, comrades. That's it for tonight. House full, advance booking only now.
Always the same at this theatre. When there's something good, it's always the same. I bet you've got a few tickets stashed away for VIP.
Come on, move over. You're blocking up the foyer.
Good afternoon, Veronica. Your Professor Volant seems to be a big attraction.
Oh, Baron Michael, this is an honour. Oh, yes. Oh, business is booming. But we can always accommodate distinguished guests from in-tourists.
Thank you. A box number 2 for tonight?
Oh, certainly, comrade. Oh, no trouble at all.
Good. Will you tell the manager I'd like a word?
Stepanikotayev isn't here at the moment.
The deputy manager, then.
I think you'll find everything in order, Comrade Baron.
So it would seem. Curious we have no record of Professor Volant's engagement at my office.
The Comrade Manager would be able to explain, no doubt.
I hope so. Where is he?
Out of town.
Indeed. He's supposed to be here, running the theatre.
I quite agree, Comrade Michael, but he won't be advised, will he, Veronica?
Obstinate always was.
I shall deal with this matter personally. Kindly inform Professor Volant that I will visit him in his dressing room after the performance.
And the Professor is rather...
Comrades.
It's all out in the open now.
Stjopalichadev is going to pay for this.
He does. We will.
Not if we come clean first. Here, take all this stuff across to the police headquarters. Let them puzzle it out. I'll write a covering letter.
Oh, we should have done it straight away. Contracts, telegram, that the lot.
Yes, now go straight to the police. Don't talk to anyone in the theatre.
Variety Theatre, manager's office.
Listen, Veronica. You are not to take those contracts anywhere or show them to anybody. Understand?
Who is this?
Just do as I say.
Look, we've had enough of this game. You can't...
Who was it?
I don't know, but he warned me not to go to the authorities.
You see, we've got them worried already.
But how
Here,
did they know?
Take the letter. Go on, don't waste any time.
I'm not so sure about this, Rimsky.
It was your suggestion. They're bluffing, whoever they are. This is Moscow, not Chicago.
Maybe it would be better if you went.
I'm acting manager now. I can't waste my time on errands. Go straight to the police. You'll be all right.
Yes, our inquiries are, of course, continuing, but...
Inspector, I think... Oh, Sorry.
Ah, my deep regrets, Comrade Latrunsky. But I fear Chairman Berlioz's funeral will probably have to proceed without the missing, appendage. Goodbye, comrade.
Sir, take a look at this.
I didn't know you were stage-struck, Sergeant. I don't believe it.
Tonight, in the Variety Theatre, Professor Woland.
Black magic, all mysteries revealed. Get me that theatre manager. He should be sober by now.
I've already tried. He's not available, whatever that means.
Oh, very convenient. How the hell can some foreign entertainer slip into Moscow without immigration or in-tourist knowing a thing about it?
He is a magician.
Highly amusing. Unless the boys in Dzerzhinsky Square have been busy.
Surely not.
Well, Baron Michael is a secret intelligence informer, Sergeant.
Oh, no. The NKVD. That's all we need.
Well, fix up some tickets. I want to see this professor in the flesh.
Nearly there, thank God. Looking for the local Nixer. Huh? Know it well. Who's that? Only me, Veronica. Only me.
Who are you?
My card! Oh! What have you got in your briefcase, you louse? Telegram? Contracts? Weren't you warned not to take them anywhere?
Look, comrade.
Oh! You comrade me, you swine. I'm asking you, weren't you warned?
Yes.
I was warned. And you still went. Take that, you scum! Now you keep your mouth shut and stay away from the theatre, okay? Lose yourself for a few days. This is more like it. This is what I call real work.
I see the audience has increased in numbers since the start. Professor Voland must have a lot of relatives in Moscow. No, seriously. I met a friend of mine the other day. I said, why don't you come to see our show? Half the town was there last night. He said, I live in the other half. Yeah, it's the way I tell them. And now, to take us to the first interval, another popular medley from your favourites and mine, those irrepressible Bombardov brothers and their battling balalaikas. Thank
you. Come on, I'll buy you a drink. One medley's more than enough from that lot.
Excuse me.
No trouble getting seats.
Deputy manager seemed only too eager to oblige the police.
Enjoying the show, my dear?
I'm only here for the magic, really.
Aren't we all? Would you care to join me for refreshment in the gallery bar?
I might.
What's your name?
Natasha. What's yours? No, let me guess.
At last, what kept you?
You there?
Of course I'm here. I've been waiting all day.
These keys are all I've got left in the world. I can't risk using them when the staff are around.
Yes. But now tell me, who is this Professor Voland?
I thought you would have guessed by now.
No, tell me.
Oh, you won't believe me. I know you won't.
I promise I'll try.
You won't get violent?
I swear.
Very well, then. The person you met in the park yesterday really does know about things before they happen. He really did meet Pontius Pilate. He really does have supernatural power.
Oh, please, no more riddles, I beg you.
Patriarch's Ponds yesterday. You met Satan.
My dear Professor Voland, this is a great honor for our theatre, for Moscow, for the whole Soviet Union. Welcome to the Variety Theatre.
Welcome to Voland's world of magic.
Stand back there! Give the professor some room. Allow me to present Comrade Bengalski, your compere for the evening.
Delighted. I look forward to
Allow
working
me to present my assistant, Koroviev.
My card. Now you see it? No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Very nice.
And my talking cat, Behemoth.
I hope our champagne is ready and at the right temperature.
That's enough! Out of the way now!
And this is my bodyguard, Azazello.
Can we be of assistance with your equipment, sir?
Why, bless you, my dear sir, we have all the equipment we need right here. 1, 2, 3. Your watch, I believe.
What? No, it's here in my... Good Lord.
Bravo, bravo. He had you there, Rimsky.
Right, move over now! Let Professor Boland go!
That was impossible.
Technique and quick reflexes, old boy, that's all. They'll show you how later.
Turn down on that one. 15 minutes, Professor Voland and company. Thank you.
You met the devil yesterday. It's the only explanation.
It can't be. It doesn't exist.
How can you say that? You of all people. You were one of the first to suffer. Why else are you shut up in a psychiatric clinic?
Yeah, but if you're right, shouldn't we...
Should we what?
Well, warn people.
Well, you've already tried and look where it's got you. I don't advise others to try.
But we can't have the devil wandering around Moscow. God knows what he might do.
Well, I expect he does. Oh, it's infuriating that it should be you that met him and not me.
You're not serious.
Well, of course. He's wandering around quoting chunks of my novel, a novel I burned last year. Of course I want to meet him.
Well, it's not my fault. I didn't ask to meet Satan in the park, did I? You got a key to the balcony. Why don't you get out and go looking for him if you're that set on the idea?
No, I can't escape from here. I haven't got the courage now. And I've nowhere to go.
Well, there must be someone in the city you know.
Oh, one, perhaps. Just one. I can't go back to her. Me, a mental patient. I'd only ruin her life all over again. I couldn't do it. I hope for her sake she's forgotten me.
Oh, God, this is ridiculous. I must be crazy even to consider it. Another 30 minutes. No. I'm ready for you, little box. No matter what. This isn't madness. Despair, perhaps. I'm tired of living like this. A few burnt pages of manuscript is no longer enough to sustain me. I want the master back again, or I cannot bear to live at all. I want the master and his book, complete and whole. Pilate reached for a leather purse beneath his cloak and handed it to the dark, mysterious figure in the shadows, the chief of the secret police.
Thank you, Hegemon.
Did the man Yeshua try to preach to his executioners from the cross?
No, Hegemon. He wasn't very talkative on this occasion. His only words were...
Yes?
He said he regarded cowardice as one of the worst of human sins. Is something wrong, Hegemon?
Pilate trembled and stretched towards the top of the... Oh, damn! The rest is burnt away. Oh, why didn't I make a copy? What a fool I was.
Her name was Margarita.
Oh, she's someone you and she were...
We loved each other, yes.
Huh.
I loved her too much to let her share this misery. And she would have done if I hadn't left her. She even loved my writing. You were a writer? Can you imagine that?
To be honest, no.
I tell you, she loved my novel so much, I became quite jealous of it. But that's all over. It's finished.
Well, suppose you recover. Suppose you get well again.
Oh, no, I'm incurable. I'm a great deal better than I was, but I'll never go back to Moscow again now. Never.
Well, you don't seem mad to me. Well, not very.
That's because you're mad too. And for the same reason, because of Pontius Pilate and your friend Berlioz. If he and Latunsky hadn't attacked me and my novel, I'd still be sane. If Berlioz hadn't convinced you that Pilate and Jesus didn't exist, the devil wouldn't have driven you mad.
Well, perhaps she's come to drive us all out of our minds.
We don't need Satan or God for that. comrade poet.
Only Matthew the Levite was left on the hill of Golgotha now. Leaping over the slippery rocks, grasping whatever came to hand, he stumbled towards the gallows. When he reached the gallows, he was ankle-deep in water and threw off his soaking robe. Wearing only his shirt, Matthew fell at Yeshua's feet. He cut the ropes round his knees, climbed onto the lower crossbar, embraced him and freed him from his bonds. Please, God, let me not be too late to save the Master. Please, God.
In The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov, dramatized by Brian Wright from Michael Glennie's translation, Daniel Massey was Volant, Michael Maloney the Master, and Geraldine James, Margarita. Nigel Anthony was Bezdomny, Colin Jevons, Koroviev, John Hollis, Azazello, and David Holt, Behemoth. Melanie Hudson was Natasha, Eric Allen, the Inspector, and Jonathan Adams, the Sergeant. Jonathan Taffler was Bengalski, John Fleming, Berlioz, Peter Penry Jones, Rimsky, John Webb, Baron Meigel, John Church, Latunsky, Melinda Walker, the nurse, and Linda Poland, Nina. Other parts were played by members of the cast. Music was by Elizabeth Parker of the BBC Radiophonic Workshop. The Master and Margarita is a BBC World Service drama production directed by David Hitchinson.
Wait, the classic serial.
To Commissioner of Soviet Police Moscow from Inspector Adamov. Reports on incidents of public disorder in period 5th to the 7th of May, 1938. The witnesses to the events following the decapitation of critic M. Berlioz by municipal tram are mostly unreliable. The identity of the unregistered aliens masquerading as Professor Volant and his magic troupe remains unclear, therefore. The poet Bezdomny knows more than he is prepared to say, but on the night of severest disruption, 6th of May, he was still at the psychiatric clinic. N.B. in the room adjacent to that of the missing amnesiac writer. See Appendix A.
You've got the keys. Escape now. Go down there and see your Margarita again. She'll help you find the professor.
What use am I to her like this? A crazy, unpublished, censored novelist? A master of a disappearing art? No, I belong here now. You take the keys, comrade poet. You go.
Oh, not likely. If you're right and Professor Volant is the devil, I'm staying well clear of Moscow.
Of course. We're all cowards these days. Physical, moral, political cowards. Just like Pontius Pilate in my novel. The police, the Red Army, the Politburo, they're all useless now. The Prince of Darkness and his retinue have Moscow at their mercy.
The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov, dramatized for radio in 4 parts by Brian Wright, with Daniel Massey as Volant, Michael Maloney as the Master, and Geraldine James as Margarita. Episode 3, The Devil Entertains.
Saturday, the 6th of May. Sergeant Roscoff and myself were present at Professor Volant's performance at the Variety Theatre, as was Baron Meigel of Intourist, and according to one witness, Natasha, the maid of Margarita Nikolaevna.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. The Variety Theatre Management is proud to present an outstanding artiste from abroad in a session of black magic. No cause for alarm, lady. There's no such thing. We all know that. It's all illusion, as our distinguished guest will reveal later. In the meantime, we invite you to sit back and enjoy the skill, the thrill, the chill of Behemoth, the Talking Cat, Korofiev, King of Conjurers, and the fabulous Professor Volan!
Black magic.
All mysteries revealed. Korofiev, my armchair.
Messiah! Hey, presto!
Well, there's our man in a check jacket and a giant talking cat to boot.
Very lifelike. It's all been a publicity stunt, I bet you.
Who for? Pontius Pilate. This is going to be good, Natasha. If you're frightened, just hold me hand.
Don't you push your luck now.
My carpets, Korofiev. Let's make ourselves comfortable.
Hey, presto!
My mirrors.
Abracadabra!
Damn good opening. Don't be so worried, Rimsky. You booked a winner.
I hope so. Oh, God, I hope so.
Something bothering you, Deputy Manager?
No.
As the Professor's bodyguard, only too happy to oblige.
Those mirrors are done with wires, I guess, Miss Razzazello.
Rubbish. Use your eyes.
Excellent! Now these good people of Moscow can see what we're doing. Nothing but nothing can be hidden. These mirrors will even show them the biggest mystery of all. I mean, of course, themselves. See their faces watching and waiting out there in the darkness?
Messiah!
Messiah!
There and there and there! They too have their secrets, each and every one.
Why should the devil quote whole passages of my novel at you yesterday? That's what I don't understand.
Come back inside or the night nurse will hear us. The professor didn't say it was a novel. He claimed it was a verbatim account of the crucifixion.
All the same, it was my novel. Why?
Because it's about Pontius Pilate, I suppose. I mean, he's on Satan's side, isn't he?
Not in my version.
Tell me, my dear Korofiev, your honest opinion, do you find these people of Moscow much changed?
I do, Messiah.
You're right. Outwardly, at least, it's not just their cheap clothes and so forth. The city itself has changed.
What's all this about?
Sounds dodgy to me.
He's a magician, not a bloody commissar. Oh, get on then, stop them. There's Baron Michael and umpteen party bigwigs out front tonight.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Keep your ugly mug out of this, Razzazello. I know my job.
Ah, they have all these, what do you call them? These mechanical gadgets. Tramways, buses, all that so-called modern wizardry.
Are you referring to the Soviet transport system, Messiah?
How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Our foreign visitor is obviously delighted with Moscow's technological progress. Let's give ourselves a big...
Did I say I was delighted?
You said nothing of the kind, Messiah.
Then what is this man talking about?
He's not telling the truth. He is a liar.
How do you hear you're a liar?
He's been reading the wrong newspapers.
But what is truth, as Pilate said? Have these Muscovites changed inwardly? That's what concerns me most. Where do they stand on matters of the spirit? What's happened to the famous Russian soul? But I see the representatives of the management and some of our distinguished audience have no taste for philosophical speculation. Baron Nigel of Interest has turned quite pink in box number 2. Matters of the spirit make the comrade Baron restless. It's quite understandable he has other things on his mind. So, on with the show. Your cards, Koroviev.
Hey, presto! You, sir, in the front row. Choose a card.
A number of witnesses, including party members, still insist on attributing the so-called professor's powers to supernatural means. See Medical Reports, paragraph 2, Appendix B. See also unidentified trace elements found in gold box and letter left by Margarita Nikolaevna on night of 6 May. See Note 5, Appendix C.
My dearest husband, forgive me and forget me as quickly as you can. I'm leaving you forever. I have found the way to heal my misery. Don't look for me. Oh, my God, it's time. Now, Margarita, are you a coward or what? Come on, off with your clothes, girl. That's Azello's right. You're not the woman you used to be. Talking to yourself, too. That's bad. Now, the box. Well, Mr. Azazello, your cream isn't Chanel, and that's a fact. Ugh. Smells like swamp mud. All over, you said? Here goes. Oh, it feels warm. It tingles.
And in your left pocket, sir, the ace of clubs.
Good heavens. Correct!
And in the right, 500 rubles for your trouble.
That's incredible.
Nonsense. It's an old trick. What's this? That's an old one. Your volunteer was a plant.
In that case, you must be a plant too, comrade, because there's 500 rubles in your pocket as well.
Huh? Where?
Next to the summons for non-payment of alimony.
Huh?
And the membership card of an illegal gambling club.
He's right, there it is.
I bet it's fake.
It looks real.
Mine are real enough. See them. I'm a plant, comrade. Believe me.
Well, how much you play that trick in my pocket for half the hour? I'm a bit short this time.
Avec plaisir.
Why should she be the only one?
Quite right, Behemoth. That would be elitist. Look up, please. There, above the chandelier. In. There.
Oodles of Google.
This cream feels wonderful. Oh, I'm glowing all over. It makes me feel 10 years younger. Now for my face. Oh. How do I look? Oh, good God. Look at my thighs, my breasts, my hair. I am 10 years younger. Oh, wonderful. Hurrah for the cream. Hurrah for Azazello, whoever he is, whoever he's working for. Oh.
But this woman, this Margarita of yours, she's bound to track you down in the end.
Not now. Not after 6 months.
I'm a Soviet poet. I know about love. And bureaucracy. Nobody stays incognito for long these days.
When the Writers' Union in the shape of your pals Latunsky and the late Berlioz...
God rest his soul.
When two eminent critics like that attack your work in public, you cease to exist. As a writer, as a person. Nobody is going to bother with inquiries about someone like me.
Well, you're on the register here at the clinic.
Only as a room number. That's one of the advantages of being certified. You can forget who you are. That's quite normal when you're mad.
Yeah, but somebody must have brought you up here. A friend, somebody.
No, I just walked.
Well, in the middle of winter?
Yes. Actually, I'd gone out to stick my head under a tram. Like Berlioz.
He was pushed.
Lucky him. I got frostbite. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go back to my room.
But, your neighbours will have reported your disappearance to the police. They'll be looking for you.
It was one of my neighbours who had me thrown out in the snow.
No, why would he do that?
He wanted my flat for himself, of course. So he informed on me. He accused me of anti-Soviet activities. It was only a very small basement flat, but that's how it is these days, comrade poet. People are too busy surviving to worry about anybody else.
It's funny! Feel funny! Look! Feel it!
A present from Professor Boland, ladies and gentlemen. Rubles from heaven! Help yourself!
Money from nowhere!
If that's not a 10-ruble note, I don't know what is.
They'll be hell to pay if they ask for this stuff back.
Oh, my God, we'll have a riot on our hands in a minute. You're the compere Bergelsi. Do something.
You're the deputy manager, Rimsky. You hired the act.
There's nothing this mug can do. Forget it.
Who are you calling a mug, Azzello? I can handle an audience, don't worry.
If you can't, you're sacked.
There. I feel marvellous. Free. Free of everything. Free as air. I feel as if I could fly. Oh, dum, da, 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 da. Oh. I don't believe it. I can fly. Whee! Is there nothing this ointment can't do? From now on, I'll do everything you say, Azazello, no matter what. I'll even... Oh, careful, mind the chandelier. I wonder if this works out of doors. Oh. Oh. Look at the moon. The spring moon. It seems so close. You could almost touch it. Gently now. Hang on to the shutters. 1 foot off the sill. Now the other. Oh, my God. It does work. I'm walking on air. Let's try a quick glide over the garden. Oh, no, wait. Azzolo said he'd phone me. I mustn't miss that. Oh, if he can do all this, surely he can find the master. Unless it's a dream. Oh, it feels like a dream. I'm standing up here on the windowsill, naked as a baby, and I can fly. If that isn't a dream, it's black magic or a miracle, and I don't care which.
8:45, don't forget. Good night.
Dear God, who's that? Oh, not my husband. No, it's old thingamy, old Nikolai from the flat downstairs. Oh, why would I dream about him? Hello, Nikolai Ivanovich. Have you just come back from the ministry?
What?
Up here on the windowsill. Tell me this isn't a dream. Oh, don't just stand there gawping. It's rude not to answer when a lady asks you a question.
Oh, Margarita Nikolaevna, you're...
What's the matter? You look as if you'd been bewitched.
All right, Koroviev, that's enough. You know, I didn't realize Marxists were so interested in money.
Perhaps the housing shortage is undermining communism, Messiah.
Un, deux, trois, stop! Ladies and gentlemen, we have just seen a case of so-called mass hypnosis, a purely scientific experiment which we shall now ask Professor Voland to explain. In a moment or two, ladies and gentlemen, we will see those banknotes vanish as suddenly as they appeared.
Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. Our compere is telling lies again. It's a habit compares get into. Yes, the money is genuine.
Cheers for the big cat!
Why must you always poke your nose in, Bengalski?
I was merely pointing out that the professor promised the management
I think we should teach this man a lesson, Karavia.
Certainly, Messiah. What shall we do with our boring old compere, ladies and gentlemen? Any suggestions?
Sack him! He's useless!
No!
Knock his block off!
What did you say, sir?
Knock his head off!
Yes! That's a splendid idea. Right up your street, behemoth. Do your stuff. Eins, zwei, drei.
Get back! Keep that thing away from me! My neck! What have you done to my head? Put it back!
There you are, Cornelius.
Much obliged. On my left, ladies and gentlemen, one overweight torso. And here, slightly worse for wear, one matching head.
Put me back on that body! It's mine!
Oh, no, this is horrible.
Don't look, my dear. Management ought to be ashamed of themselves.
Please, someone! Fetch a doctor! Someone! My head's been ripped off!
Is this hypnosis or what, sir?
I don't know. I don't like it, whatever it is.
I demand my body back!
The professor and his friend seems to have a thing about heads and Pontius Pilate. Well, the blood looks real enough. I saw a severed artery once. There was an amazing spout
Save
of
it
blood.
for later, Sergeant. I want a word or two with these characters. Come on.
Right with you, sir. Excuse me. Make way.
Police! Good almighty, what's going on here? Someone send for an ambulance, quick, the police!
Calm yourself, comrade manager. The professor has everything under control. Nobody move.
Somebody help him, somebody.
I said, don't move.
All right, don't hit me, please.
Where's my
If you
body?
don't want to end up like your compere, you'll keep quiet and make yourself scarce now, savvy?
Yes, of course, Mr. Nazello. No need for violence, I assure you.
Go.
All right, I'm going.
What's the use of a head without a body? My career's going to be ruined!
For pity's sake, stop torturing the poor man! Stop it! That's enough!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, shall we forgive our compere?
Promise not to tell any more lies.
I promise! You can have my flat, you can have anything, but please, put my head back. I'm in my body!
Go on, put his head back!
Certainly, Messiah.
Here! Careful! This is the only head I've got!
Abracadabra! Un, deux, trois!
Et voila! One music called Compare as good as new.
Go on, off you go. It's more fun without you. Here's 1,000 rubles.
Oh, take me to a doctor! I want a doctor!
That's enough for me. I'm going home. Excuse me.
Don't leave, Natasha, my dear. It's only a stupid trick.
I'm sorry. Pulling people's heads off isn't my idea of fun. Good night.
Oh, but I thought we'd...
Now, ladies, something specially for you.
Hear that, Natasha? Come back. Oh, well. Plenty more fish in the sea.
Oh, too right, comrade. Too right.
Oui, mesdames et messieurs. We are about to create for you on this very stage a veritable feast of haute couture.
Round here, Sergeant. Mind how you go.
Hey!
Never been this side of the footlights before, sir. Good Lord. See that, sir? It's amazing.
We present Professor Bowler's Fashion House. Yes, ladies, the latest fashions, accessories, millinery.
All right, Sergeant, don't get too carried away. As soon as that lot come off stage, we're arresting them on suspicion.
Of what, sir?
Everything.
We will exchange any of these outfits you see here on stage for the garments you are presently wearing. Come up and select an outfit now. Absolutely no charge. Step up, please. Don't be shy, ladies. Come along, come along. Who's going to be the first? You, madam. Good. That's right now. Gerard, Chanel, Mitsuko, Narcisse Noir. Make your own personal selection and change behind the screens. This way, madam. Our cat is here to assist.
Oh, Nikolai Ivanovich, you frightened the life out of me. Oh, I'm sorry, I've just had the most awful... Whatever's the matter?
Margarita Nikolaevna.
Is something wrong?
Margarita.
What are you doing out here?
Margarita.
Has something happened to her?
Margarita.
Oh, out of my way, you old fool!
Hello?
Gisello here.
Dear, dear Azazello, your little box of cream is just...
Wonderful. Of course, what did you expect? It's time for you to fly away, Margarita. Use the broom from the cupboard. As you fly over the garden gate, shout, "I'm invisible!" And you will be. Fly around over the town for a bit to get used to it. And then head due south, away from Moscow, along the river.
But, Azazello...
We'll be waiting for you.
We?
Margarita Nikolaevna? Are you all right?
Here, Natasha.
Oh, thank heavens. I don't think I could take any more shocks tonight. That show was quite sickening. They... What's happened? What have you done to yourself, Margarita? You look...
Beautiful. It's the cream. It's the cream in that box.
Oh, you're like satin. Shiny satin all over. And look at your eyes. Oh, it's incredible.
And I can fly, Natasha. Watch. Round the chandelier and back again. Whee!
God save us. Has Moscow been invaded by magicians or what? And all because there's ointment? Where did you get it, for heaven's sake?
What? A strange man I met down by the Kremlin Gardens. He quoted the master's novel at me and promised to find him if I entertained some foreigner this evening. Now, where's that broom?
At the back. Why do you want to...
Aha. Oh, I'm sorry, Natasha, darling. I can't stop to talk. I've got to go.
Where? You can't just...
I don't know. But I'm leaving this house and my old life now forever. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to blame me. I feel free at last. Free of everything.
Oh, Margarita.
Oh, don't worry. I'm happy. Happy. Wish me luck.
Oh,
onto my broom. Over the garden and away. Invisible and free. Watch me.
Margarita, darling.
Yes.
You've turned into a witch.
Well, it is the spring moon. Whee!
Margarita Nikolaevna!
Goodbye, Nikolai. Goodbye, Natasha.
Goodbye.
I'm invisible. Invisible.
Margarita!
Margarita? Where are you? Margarita!
Yes, it's the lockdown bargain of the century. A free outfit in exchange for your own clothes. Make your selection, ladies.
That gown suits you to perfection, madam. Let me adjust the mirror.
The changing rooms are this way.
I don't get it. This act is costing a fortune.
It's only an illusion, sir.
Is it? The banknotes were real, these clothes are real.
One moment, Professor Rowland, if I may interrupt.
Baron Michael, what a pleasant surprise!
I wondered when he would pipe up. Yes, I was wondering that too.
How can we be of assistance, Comrade Baron? A gown for your good lady. Forgive me, that isn't your wife up there in the box with you, is it?
You mustn't put like that.
Now look here, Professor. I think
think it's high time you showed the audience how you do these tricks, especially the banknote trick. After all, that's a potential threat to public order.
I beg your pardon, my dear sir. The banknotes were a perfectly legal payment to my new Russian choir. I'm a choir master as well as a conjurer, and while in Moscow I thought
What are you talking about? What choir?
Why, that choir, sir, there in the back row of the store.
That's nonsense. You never said anything
All
about...
together now, lads. 1, 2, 3.
Excuse me, this is not a joking matter. An explanation is essential, otherwise your brilliant act will leave a painful impression. I mean, for instance, is that a real cat?
Well, in deference to your position and contacts, I invite you to the spring ball I am giving tonight, where all will be revealed. I think you'll find my card in your left-hand pocket.
What? Look here!
In the meantime, Korobiev, Behemoth, the grand finale!
Sir! Un, deux, trois!
Presto!
Good grief, they've gone. You stay here. I'll go round the back. We mustn't lose them.
But they've gone, sir. Professor, assistant cat fashion show, everything.
I know, but it's impossible.
Oh, yes, this is fun. This is tremendous. I can go anywhere, do anything, and no one can stop me. Because they can't see me. Ooh. Oops. Damn traffic sign. A hazard to flying broomsticks. There ought to be a law. Oops. That's a silly place to put a lamppost. Better fly a bit higher. Up we go. Oops, again. These telephone wires are everywhere. Just a little higher. Relax, pigeons. I'm on your side. Now, Margarita, where are you going for your practice flight? I know. The Writers' Union, in honor of the Master and Pontius Pilate.
Funny sort of stuff, this ointment. Feels like sludge. Margarita can't be serious. Just a little dab on the cheeks. Now, let's see. Oh, my word! Is that really you, girl? Oh, yes, I could do with some more of that. Like satin all over, the same as Margarita. Why not? I fancy a flight in my birthday suit. Yes! Oh, God save us, I hope there's enough left in the box. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, it's as good as... No. Much better than that. Oh, just look at yourself, girl. Good enough to eat. Fantastic. Who's there?
Margarita Nikolaevna. I can't help it. I simply had to come up and tell you how much I...
Nikolai Ivanovich.
Natasha. Oh, Natasha, you too.
Do you usually go around interrupting ladies at their toilette?
Oh, Natasha, my pretty one. Oh, I never knew you were so beautiful. You're a naked goddess. Oh, my Venus.
Just you keep your distance, you old devil. I never knew you had it in you.
Oh, come to my arms, my divinity.
Shame on you. What about your wife? wife?
Oh, she'll never find out. It'll be mine, and I'll give you anything you want. Money, dresses, trips to the Black Sea, nights at the Metropole.
Stay away from me, you old leg.
Oh!
No, you don't.
Oh, no, let me touch. Oh, let me kiss just once.
No, you're too ugly.
Please, my goddess.
All right, but close your eyes first.
Oh, yes, oh, anything.
Now, let's see if this'll improve your looks.
What's that? Oh, kiss me, my Venus. Oh, it smells like swamp mud. Oh, kiss.
Oh, God save us.
What's happening?
Oh, this is priceless. Don't run away, my dear old thing. We'll go for a little night together. You'd like that, wouldn't you old porker? Come here.
Oh, no. I turned into a pig. I'm a pig. Let go. Oh, it's God's curse on me.
I've got you now. Get up, old porker. Up, and away. Get up now.
Help! No! Pigs can't
Come in.
Is my head on straight? Is it? Tell me it's on straight, please.
Yes, it's straight. Now, will you shut up? And that goes for the rest of you, too.
Who the hell is this?
The acting assistant cashier, sir.
Vasily Stepanovich, at your service, Inspector.
For God's sake, where's the manager?
I haven't seen him since yesterday.
Well, what about his deputy?
Last seen during the Professor's act.
Well, what about your boss at front of house?
Well, he went out this afternoon and never came back.
Are you telling me that the whole of the theatre management has simply disappeared?
It looks like it.
Pull them in. Put out an all stations alert.
Sir!
Is my head on properly? Is it right?
I told you to send that compare to the psychiatrist.
No cars available yet, sir.
Well, can't you at least send that bloody choir home?
Well, they won't move, sir. I think they're hypnotised.
Look at me. Is my head fixed on right? It feels all wrong.
Oh, for the love of God, commandeer a lorry and cart the lot of them off to the nut house. Or we all go mad.
Sir!
Pipe down, the lot of you!
No, it's a nightmare. Open the window, please. It's stifling.
Of course, Inspector. Oh, it's a pity about all this fuss. It was a wonderful show, really. The audience are full of it.
What on earth?
Yeah. Some ladies seem to have taken their clothes off. Oh, dear. Look at that fat one over there.
Out of my way, you fool. Oh, no, I might have guessed.
Oh, women will do anything for attention. You know, I knew a girl...
Hey, can't help it, you idiot. It's that professor you hired. His fashion show was a fraud. They've all been conned.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, and I'll bet all those free rubles will vanish too. Or turn into illegal currency. Or something.
Oh, my God, the management will be held responsible.
What management? You're the management at the moment, son.
Oh.
Sir, there's a crowd of women outside running around.
Yes, man, I've noticed. Send out a squad to round them up before they start a stampede.
Sir!
Shut up, I say!
Where's the manager? I demand to see the manager! Is no one in charge here? Is this a madhouse or what?
Guess who's here, sir?
Oh, hell, not the Baron.
Oh, that's all I need. Keep him off my back for 10 minutes.
Sir!
Oh, my head, my poor head!
Shut up!
Oh, Baron. I'm Detective Sergeant Roscoe. I wonder...
Whee! So, this is the famous Writers' Union. Ha! What nonsense. A writer isn't a writer because he has a membership card. He's a writer because he writes. I bet Dostoevsky never had a membership card in his life. You only have to look at 5 pages from any of his novels to know he's a writer. One chapter of the master's book would tell you as much. I'll stake my broomstick on that. Hello? What's going on in there?
Fellow members of the Writers' Union,
we are gathered here tonight to pay our respects to the mortal remains of our late chairman. Accidental decapitation by public tram is not the end we might have envisaged for such a literary giant, or indeed for any of our members. As you will no doubt have observed, the police have regrettably been unable to recover the detached organ stolen by persons unknown last night. But let us comfort ourselves with the memory that as critic and scholar, Mikhail Berlioz was head and shoulders above us all in life.
Berlioz. Bastard. The master would have been published but for him. Him and the other one there, his chum Latunsky, pontificating as usual. Why isn't he dead, the swine? By God, I'll make him wish he was.
Misha Berlioz was a true guardian of science and progress, defending Soviet literature against the subversive attacks of neo-Christian apologists and so-called novelists.
Never mind Berlioz, you hypocrites. What about the master?
What? Who said that? Came from over there.
Somebody close that window.
I'll see to it.
No, I'll see to it. There.
What the hell's going on?
Somebody call the porter.
Mind the glass. Somebody must be throwing stones.
Everyone out of the room. It's dangerous.
Yes, it's dangerous. Look.
I'm sorry, but I'm going. This is an absolute outrage.
This way, into the hall. Follow me.
Yes, follow him. That's all you're fit for.
Who said that?
Me.
The body? Never mind the body. Let's get out.
Call the police, someone.
Cowards! That's why you resent other people's courage. That's why you become critics, One single paragraph from the master's book is worth all the words you ever wrote. The murder of Judas Iscariot could not remove Pilate's grief. His secret agents had killed the informer. Judas had his true reward until the trumpet call of the Messiah sounded for him. But Pilate was troubled by a sense that he had something more to say to Yeshua HaNotzri, something more to learn from him. In sentencing Yeshua to be crucified, he had lost something irretrievably.
Is there no peace for me, Yeshua? Are you at peace now, under that staring moon? I did my duty, that is all. Is there no peace? Will I never be free?
Margarita. Oh.
My head, is it on straight? Just have a look at it for me. Professor Bowman took it off.
Stop it, will you? Let's try and get some sleep. It's the professor's fault. We can't help it. We keep on.
Yeah, he's the professor.
What do you mean he's the professor?
He done it.
They mean this Professor Volant and the variety. Take them through to the alley.
Volant!
I'll put this one in room 122 and hold Professor Stravinsky.
Here, Captain! And find Professor Volant! He can stop us!
Volant!
You still awake, Piers Domney? What do you think? Sounds like the devil's been busy tonight.
I'm afraid so.
At the Variety Theatre, it seems, of all places.
Well, Satan's always been at home in the theatre. He likes the limelight, always did.
Yeah, but what's the point? This is 1938, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, for God's sake. What does he want?
The triumph of evil over good. What else?
I thought we'd done away with all that good and evil business.
Good and evil are eternal. Life and death, science and art have no meaning without them.
God, how can you be a poet and not understand that? If you take my advice, you'll give up poetry and try something else.
Why, don't you like my stuff?
I haven't read it. Don't have to. Soviet verse is all the same, admit it.
I can't deny it. Yeah. I'd like to have read your novel, though. It was art, at least. What on earth made you burn it?
It's a long story.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to get much sleep tonight, are we?
All right. After my novel was rejected and Latunsky and Berlioz started attacking me in the press, I began to suffer. Bouts of depression, strange forebodings. I was afraid of the dark and had to sleep with the light on. But worst of all, I began to hate the novel for what it had done to me, for all the suffering it had brought on Margarita.
Oh, I can see the whole city from up here. The Arbat, the Kremlin, Red Square, the river. Wonderful! Fly south, Azazello said. Ooh, oh, this is the way to travel.
Wait for me, Margarita!
Natasha, is that you?
Don't you recognize me, darling?
You've turned into a witch like me.
Yes, isn't that cream marvellous? Whee! This is the life. I'm sorry, Margarita. I can't work for you anymore now.
Nobody's asking you to, darling.
I feel dizzy.
But why are you riding on a pig?
It's not a pig. It's me, Margarita.
Oh, Nikolai! What happened?
Natasha did it. It's her fault.
The cream did it, the cream. Serves you right for chasing naked ladies. Where are you going, Margarita?
Darling, I don't know. Just follow the river.
Margarita Nikolaevna, please. I don't deserve this. I'm a deputy secretary.
Get up faster, you old hand.
Oh, Natasha, I'm so glad you decided to become a witch too.
I wouldn't have missed it for the world. What a night. The river's like a mirror down there. Look, you can see the moon in it.
Margarita Nikolaevna, this flying pig joke has gone far enough. Please change me back. I've got an important meeting at the ministry tomorrow.
Hell with your important meeting.
Please don't shout like that. Somebody might hear us.
Look, there are lights down there. It's an island.
Listen, someone's playing.
Let's go down.
Queen Margarita!
Look at them. Aren't they wonderful?
This is an illegal assembly. I absolutely refuse to take part.
Quiet, or we'll turn you into a newt. Darling Margarita, you're a queen.
I never expected this. Never.
Greetings, Queen Margarita. The witches, sprites, satyrs, and sylphs of Mother Russia salute you on this night of the spring moon.
All praise to thy sovereign thanks to your majesty.
Hail to the Queen of Spain.
Azazello,
Your Majesty,
I didn't recognize you in that cloak.
my usual court attire. Tonight I attend upon my princely master at the spring ball. I am here to escort your majesty to the ceremony where you are to be his hostess for the night. You have not changed your mind, I hope.
No, I am honored. Allow me to present my former maid, Natasha, and her flying pig.
I protest!
Down, Porker. Margarita, Queen Margarita. Ask him to let me stay a witch.
Your wish is already granted, Natasha. You can wait upon Her Majesty tonight. But the pig will have to go to the kitchen.
No! I'm a senior civil servant.
Oh, please, don't eat, poor Nikolai.
No!
I meant we can't have swine like him in the ballroom. Besides, civil servants are inedible. It's a well-known fact. Now, are you ready?
Yes.
Then follow me to Moscow. Queen Margot is summoned to appear before our sovereign messiah, the Prince of Darkness, at this festival of the spring moon.
Season of the moon, be blessed! The Prince of... Did you know that?
It wasn't hard to guess.
If this gets out, I'll lose my party card.
Azzazello,
Yes?
when all this is over, I will see the master. I must. It would be too
Now,
cruel.
don't start all that. Remember, you are a queen now, Margarita. There will be a time for you to demand. Only you can know what and when.
Oh, Azzazello.
Please!
My novel didn't burn easily. Paper with ink on it never does. I broke my fingernails tearing it up. Familiar words flickered before my eyes, yellow flames creeping up the pages. And still I could read the words, my words, in the heart of the fire. I beat them down between the logs and stoked them with the poker to make them burn brighter. Brighter.
What are you doing? Don't!
And then Margarita was there, pulling the remains of a few last sheets from the stove, holding me in her arms.
Oh, my poor darling. Why? Why? I'll make you better. I'm going to save you. You'll write it again, I promise. Why, oh, why didn't I keep a copy for myself? This is how one pays for lying. But I'm not going to lie anymore. I'm going to tell my husband I love someone else and come back to you tomorrow forever. If you don't want that, say so now.
No. I can't let you do it. It will be hell living with me. I don't want you to perish here with me. No.
Is that the only reason?
That's the only reason.
Then I shall die with you. I shall be here tomorrow morning. Don't be afraid. Just a few hours, and I'll be back forever.
Those were the last words I heard her say. The last I remember seeing of her was a patch of light in the hall. A loose curl of hair. Her eyes so determined. A parcel of burnt manuscript in her hands. A quarter of an hour after she left, my neighbour, the informer, he arrived with a security officer and turned me out into the snow. You know the rest.
Well, that's not the end of the story. It can't be. She'll find you, I know she will.
Oh, no. Not now. Besides, this isn't such a bad place. Summer's on the way. The balcony will be covered in ivy, or so they tell me. Look out there. That's a spring moon, that is. It's time of hope, regeneration, rebirth, all that. But not for me. Nor you, perhaps.
Oh, I don't know. Today I seem to have given up being a Soviet poet. Yesterday I didn't believe in God. But I apparently met the devil. Tomorrow, who knows?
Greetings, my beautiful queen. Pray excuse my homely garb and this humble apartment.
Messiah, there is no place and no attire on earth that could dim the luster of your presence.
Oh, yes, we've chosen well this year, Azzazello. Well done.
Messiah.
Since you are so charming and kind, Margarita, we shan't stand on ceremony. Let me introduce my retinue. That outside cat there is Behemoth. Master of the rebels, tonight.
Oh, Majesty.
This is Koroviev, my court chamberlain.
Your Majesty.
And Lord Azazello, my guard of honor, you know. There we are, a select little band.
Midnight approaches fast, Messiah.
Good. I must prepare for the ball. The ointment be here must come. Massage my knee.
Messiah.
No, allow me, Messiah.
Oh, thank you, my queen. I heard it in 1571. An encounter with a most beautiful witch in the Harz Mountains.
Surely not, Messiah.
Oh, give it another 300 years or so and it will go. Do you suffer from any complaint, Margarita? Or some sorrow, perhaps, weighing on your heart?
Yes, No, Messiah. In any case, since being with you, I have never felt better.
Oh, yes. Azazello, we have chosen well. This apartment belonged to the late Berlioz, the critic, not the composer. Did you know him?
A queen has no interest in critics, Messiah.
Perhaps you might recognize his face, or rather, his head. I believe our master of the rebels keeps it somewhere.
Majesty. Put my head down. Here.
Where's my body?
Oh!
Now then.
No, Messiah. That is not a face I am familiar with.
Oh, yes, Azazello, we have found a right royal queen this year. The spring ball of 1938 will be an occasion to remember.
In The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov, dramatized by Brian Wright from Michael Glennie's translation, Daniel Massey was Volant, Michael Maloney, the Master, and Geraldine James, Margarita. Nigel Anthony was Biezdomny, Colin Jevons, Koroviev, John Hollis, Azazello, and David Holt, Behemoth. Melanie Hudson was Natasha, Eric Allen, the Inspector, and Jonathan Adams, the Sergeant. Jonathan Tafler was Bengalski, John Fleming, Berlioz, John Webb, Baron Meigel, John Church, Latunsky, Peter Penry Jones, Rimsky, Melinda Walker, the nurse, and Linda Poland, the woman. Other parts were played by members of the cast. Music was by Elizabeth Parker of the BBC Radiophonic Workshop. The Master and Margarita is a BBC World Service drama production directed by David Hitchinson.
The concluding episode of our classic serial.
It feels wonderful, Natasha. But it smells like blood.
I think it is.
Oh.
But it's changing now. See? Take it for granted after a bit, all this black magic. Don't you, Margarita? Like electricity.
Ah, that's better. Attar of roses. The Master used to love that.
The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov, dramatized for radio in 4 parts by Brian Wright, with Daniel Massey as Volant, Michael Maloney as the Master, and Geraldine James as Margarita. Episode 4, The Fifth Dimension.
To the Commissioner of Soviet Police, Moscow, from Inspector Adamov. Report on incidents of public disorder in period 5th to the 7th of May, 1938. Just before midnight on the 6th, acting on information received from Baron Michael of Intourist, a state security informer, we raided the flat of the late M. Berlioz, decapitated by a tram on the 5th of May, see Appendix D. The 4 unregistered aliens posing as Professor Volant's magic troupe were thought to be inside. At the time of the raid, we were unaware of the disappearance of Margarita Nikolaevna Markova and her maid Natasha. See Appendix A, paragraph 5.
Funny. If someone at the Variety Theatre this evening had told me Volant the Magician was the devil in disguise, I'd have had a fit. Yet now...
This is a police raid. Hands up, don't move, or we fire. This is a police raid. Hands up, don't move.
All right, Sergeant, all right, there's obviously nobody here.
Oh, not now, no. Why weren't these people kept under observation? You've wasted 2 whole days.
With respect, Comrade Michael, we... OK, Sergeant, withdraw the men to surveillance position.
Very good, sir. Well, you were the inspector.
Oh, sorry. With respect, Comrade Baron, we had no real evidence about this so-called Professor Volant till you showed us your invitation to his so-called spring ball.
Oh, Berlioz's flat isn't the most likely venue, is it?
Probably another of the Professor's theatrical jokes.
I suggest we place this matter in more capable hands.
Oh. I'd assumed your colleagues in the NKVD were already involved.
Why? What makes you think that?
Why? Professor Volant and his 3 accomplices secretly enter the USSR. They kill and decapitate the chairman of the Writers' Union, kidnap or intimidate the management of the Variety Theatre, drive a score of Soviet citizens insane, distribute illegal currency, seduce 100 respectable ladies into undressing in public, and then vanish into thin air. If our Secret Service isn't backing him, it must be somebody else's. Or the Mafia, or the devil himself, take your pick.
Now, look here, What was that?
Central heating. Can't get the pass these days.
Queen Margarita, our Lord Satan awaits your presence.
Ready, Koroviev.
Is Her Majesty's toilette complete?
See for yourself. The size of that cat, I can't get over it.
Excellent. Here is your crown.
Nakedness becomes you, my queen, and you, Natasha.
Thank you, Behemoth.
My queen.
Oh, it's too heavy.
I'm sorry, but the crown must be worn. It's time to go. Take my arm.
This way. This way.
This is amazing. How can you find room for all this in Berlioz's small flat?
Easy. For anyone who knows how to handle the 5th dimension, you can change space and time any way you want, or several ways all at once.
Tell me about tonight's ball.
I thought you'd never ask.
By all means. It is known as the springtime ball of the full moon, or the rout of 100 kings. Lord Satan gives it every year. Messiah being a bachelor, we obviously need a hostess. It has become a tradition that she must be called Margarita and be a native of the city where the ball is held.
Fancy that.
For reasons that may or may not become apparent, you were judged most suitable.
The entertainment will be magnificent. I'm the artistic director.
We shall see people who, in their time, wielded enormous power. Non-entities compared to Messiah, of course, but still...
What do you mean, in their time?
Most of them are dead. Long dead.
What? You can't expect Margarita...
Be quiet, Natasha.
You must be sweet kind and attentive to them all, my beautiful queen. Come along. We are almost there.
Oh, 10 to midnight. This is a waste of time. Professor Volant and his mob aren't going to show up now.
We look pretty silly if they don't. We've got 20 armed men surrounding this place. Another 30 checking missing persons and girls in their undies. Commissioner will have a fit. Where's that bastard, Michael?
He's waiting in his car with his chauffeur.
The Lubyanka treats his informers well.
Are they coping back at HQ?
Duty sergeant must be going crazy.
Duty sergeant? What? Hang on a minute. Someone give those ladies a blanket and take them to the canteen. Who's going to cover their business, the Writers' Union?
Jim King!
Yes, I'm still here. Just tell me where.
There we go, sweetheart. You come along with me.
Right you are. Got it. Rodchenko, Vertov. Sarge. Get over to Petrosky Boulevard. 2 more distressed ladies and their shim-shams.
Right, Sarge. Excuse me, I called earlier about my wife.
Oh, my apologies, comrade. We rushed off our feet tonight. Bit of a fracas of the riot at theatre, would you believe? I see you found her.
No. This is my neighbour. Her husband is also missing.
Perhaps better go into the inspector's office. Somebody answer that phone!
The window was wide open. Their clothes flung all over the place. I simply don't know what to think. A briefcase belonging to this lady's husband was lying on the floor.
Forgive me, but isn't it possible that they...
How dare you? Nikolai Ivanovich is a senior civil servant.
We're all human, madam. Now, sir, your wife left a note, you say?
That's right. Here.
Forgive me, and forget me as quickly as you can. I am leaving you forever. I have found a way to heal my misery. Don't look for me. It will be useless. Unhappiness has turned me into a witch. Farewell, Margarita.
You must not go any further. Wait here, in the forest.
But I thought I was coming...
The ball is no place for you.
I'll be all right, Natasha. If I don't see you again, thank you. Thank you for everything. You'll make a good witch.
This way! Come on!
Queen Margarita.
Coming.
Good luck. I hope you find the master.
Master?
Don't. Only she called me that.
I'm sorry. You were so quiet, I thought you'd fallen asleep.
That's what a psychiatric unit is for, isn't it? Quiet and reflection. I mean, the devil doesn't pay a visit to Moscow every full moon, does he? Look at it. Comrade poet, shining up there.
Is that what you were thinking about? Him?
No. Her. Margarita.
Was she beautiful?
I thought so. But it wasn't her beauty so much as the suffering in her eyes. She'd come to my flat each day, usually around noon. But every morning my heart would beat faster from at least 10 false alarms. Sometimes to tease me, she would tap with her foot at my window. In the spring, she brought lilies of the valley. In the summer, roses. In the autumn, potatoes. And every day, laughter and new hope. She drove me on to finish my novel. She even read random passages aloud for the sheer fun of it.
Oh, that's love. No one ever read my poems for fun.
Oh, it seemed to cast a spell over her.
I'm beginning to feel the same. And I only know the bits the devil quoted at me yesterday. It's odd that Satan should remember it word for word when you can't.
I don't want to. It's too painful.
Well, I wish you'd try.
Oh.
Just a little, please. I'm a very good audience. Just the end.
Oh, all right. The moon was fading, and on the other edge of heaven there appeared the whitish speck of the morning star. Pontius Pilate lay on his couch, sleeping at last, with his hand under his cheek, breathing noiselessly. And for the first time he dreamed the dream that was to torment him all his life and longer, on into eternity. He sees a path of moonlight, and he longs to walk along it and talk to his dead prisoner, Yeshua HaNotzri, whom some called Messiah. But struggle as he might, he never succeeds in reaching it. He sits alone, looking out on the path, complaining there is no peace, that his duty is a hard one, and that he hates his immortality and incredible fame. And he whispers to himself in the moonlight that he would gladly change places with a certain vagrant scholar called Matthew, disciple of the crucified preacher of the kingdom of truth. Thus, Pilate, 5th Procurator of Judea, met the dawn on the 15th of Nisan. Well, that's roughly how it ends, though I was still working on it. If you don't mind now, I'll go back to my room. I'm rather tired. Good night.
Good night, Master.
Let the ball commence! Oh! The cockatoos were my idea. This is the Cockatail Lounge. The ballroom is through there. The attendants will amuse you. 100 naked slaves, specially imported from the 18th century.
That's reassuring. I was beginning to feel a little, well, underdressed.
In satanic circles, as you will see, it is a custom for ladies to wear nothing at all. At formal functions...
Why, it's as big as the Bolshoi.
Please, much grander than that. Acknowledge the conductor.
Oh, no, a wave won't do. He'll sulk for the rest of the night.
Shout, bravo, king of the waltz, and smile at the first violin. Smile.
Bravo, king of the waltz. Who is he?
Johann Strauss, of course. The leader is Paganini. I hand-picked the lot, and I got Bix Beiderbecke in the crush bar. Listen. Here come the guests now. Are you ready?
As much as I ever will be.
Smile.
The Emperor cutting it up! And his Imperial sister, Bettelina!
Trust them to be first.
Comrade Berzinski!
Founder of the NKVD, this is his debut here.
Dr. Creepy!
Some English poisoner.
His Excellency, Count Casanova! And friend!
Yes, well, you know about him.
Her Majesty Queen Margarita is delighted to receive you, Emperor.
Your Majesty, may I say how beautiful you look tonight?
He's coming in!
Well, any signs of life, Inspector?
No. Quiet as the grave. The gang may be hiding out in one of the other flats.
I think you're just the bait we need, Comrade Baron.
Bait?
Yes, sir. You might tempt them to break cover.
Not the nervous sort, are you?
Not in the least, no.
We'll have men watching your every move.
Here, take my gun if you're worried.
I have my own weapon, thank you.
Oh, Mauser. Very nice. Off you go, then.
King Richard III!
How much longer.
Only a few more guests to arrive. Oh, now she's a terrible bore.
She looks very sad.
Oh, she will go on about her wretched handkerchief.
Handkerchief?
She wants to throw it away and can't.
Why on earth not?
It's her eternal punishment. She strangled her child with it, you see.
Oh, no.
The Queen is delighted, Your Majesty.
Yes. Her employer raped her and made her pregnant, but she couldn't afford to feed the baby, so...
Oh, but that's really...
The Queen is charmed, mademoiselle.
I'm delighted to see you, Frida. How are you?
Hurry up, you're causing a traffic jam.
My handkerchief. If I didn't have to keep it...
Your Majesty, the Marquis de Sade is waiting.
I'll talk to you later, Frida.
Oh, Your Majesty, if you would,
Don't encourage her.
Her Majesty is delighted, Marquis.
I kiss your naked toes, my queen.
You mustn't get involved with Frida, Your Majesty.
I can't help it. Frida's employer should have been punished, not her.
Why? He didn't strangle the baby with a handkerchief.
What do you know about it, you brute?
That's the law, Your Majesty.
I don't care. It's not justice.
Ah, Baron Michael. The Professor is expecting you. Do come in.
Oh, what? Yes, well...
The other guests are already here. Come straight through. Leave your coat and hat with the witches, Baron.
I beg your pardon.
Good evening, Baron. So nice to see you.
And I'll take care of your gunter.
Look here,
Just join the queue, Baron. That's right. Next to those vampires. Forgive me, Comrade Baron. I shall have to announce you later.
No, please. I have a prior engagement.
Hey, silent door! He's omnipotence! The Prince of all the world!
Oh, my God.
On the contrary, Baron.
Imperial Majesties, great sovereigns, Your Holiness, Your Graces, my lords, ladies, gentlemen, and others. My Queen and I bid you welcome to Moscow. We come here to celebrate the world of the spirit and the spirit of the world. The struggle of evil against eternal good. The marriage of earth and hell, lust and love, the union of the living and the dead, the truth of what is and was and always shall be. We come here to celebrate celebration, the light of the Lord of Darkness. Dead friends, living enemies, lost souls, on with the cabaret!
Sounds like a party, sir.
But there can't be anyone in there. It's impossible. No one's been near or by the place.
That's right.
I heard the music, Sergeant.
Oh, yeah?
So did Stavisky and he's teetotal.
Okay, let's go in. The devil knows what's happening, but let's go in before they disappear on us again. Go!
Your Majesty, Queen Margarita.
Oh, Frida, my poor girl. I can't bear to think
Messiah
of you.
is watching, Majesty. He is not pleased. Be warned.
Oh, Queen Margarita, speak for me, or I am lost again for another whole year.
I will do what I can.
No one can do more.
Don't encourage her. She's a damned nuisance. So to speak.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Orangutan Accordion Concert and the Grizzly Bear Ballet. Give them a big hand.
This is a police raid. Hands up, don't move, or we fire. This is a police raid. Hands up, don't move, or we...
All right, Sergeant, all right.
We saw someone open the door. We heard music and voices, I swear.
Well, where the bloody hell has Michael got to?
Shut up, the lot of you! Right, take the place apart. There must be another entrance somewhere. You two search the flat below. You and Stavitsky do the one above. Go on, look lively.
gentlemen, a local item. Up to the minute, stand-up satire from the chairman of the Writers' Union. I give you Mikhail Alexandrovich Berlioz!
It's always fun to renew old acquaintances, Comrade Baron, isn't it?
Do I have to watch this? That man destroyed the master.
He destroyed himself too. Watch.
I destroyed my own child, my queen. No pain is worse than that.
Go away, Frida. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. It seems Berlioz can't stand up. His body is lying in state at the Union Building. However, his head is free for solar engagement. By special arrangement with Moscow Tramways. Voila! Tell us, what do you feel about the present state of Soviet literature, Comrade Berlioz? My head hurts. Well, it would after being severed by a tram car.
Oh, this is too cruel, even for him.
Damnation is a tough business. What are your views on censorship? Help! Help! Why?
These, don't vomit. Put on the carpet, Baron. We borrowed it from Versailles for the evening.
Sire, I believe you would like to ask a few questions.
Indeed I would, and also to reach one or two conclusions. Yes, I am Professor Voland, whom you met 2 days ago at Patriarch's Palms. Forgive the deception, but you wouldn't have believed me if I had told you the truth, would you? You didn't believe in Milif, did you?
Nobody does anymore.
There's one man in Moscow who did acknowledge me. A writer, too. Can you guess who?
Novel. Pontius Pilate.
Yes, that's right. Ironic, isn't it? I'm sorry, but I told you this was how you'd end up. You just wouldn't listen, would you?
Save me!
What for? You have always been an advocate of the theory that when a man's head is cut off, his life stops. He turns to dust and he ceases to exist. The theory happens not to be true, as you are now in a position to verify. But I think a man should receive his deserts in accordance with his beliefs. So, you shall depart into the void, and your skull will be transformed into a goblet, from which I shall have the pleasure of drinking to life eternal. Give me the head, Behemoth.
Is that what hell is, Koroviev? Is that it?
It often is, with intellectuals.
There is no hell like mine, Queen Margot.
Listen, I shan't tell you again. Push off.
Excellent! This skull should polish up quite well. Now, with what liquor should we christen it? If you'll pardon the expression. But I see Azazello is waiting to introduce our last guest. No.
Yes. Comrade Baron Nigel Messiah, head of tourist entertainment.
I didn't know he died. There hasn't been anything in Pravda.
No, it's in tomorrow's edition.
Oh, what?
My dear Baron, why this sudden reserve? The Baron is famous for his sociability, friends, and his curiosity. Such a pity he can't profit from what he picks up on this occasion. Yes, profit, my friends. The Comrade Baron is an informer, a spy for the secret police, a Russian Judas. And like Judas, he shall have his reward. Azazello, a job for you. The right ventricle, I think, 2 shots.
Messiah!
What are you doing? No! Please!
Koroviev, I can't.
You must not turn away, Majesty. It is not done.
Nice shot! Now fill my goblet with his blood.
Messiah! Here, Messiah.
Emperors, kings, holiness, lords, ladies, gentlemen, and others, your health. I give you a toast. Eternal life.
Eternal life!
Now you, my queen. Queen Margarita drinks to eternal life.
Oh, take it. You cannot refuse. This is the final test.
My queen?
To eternal life. Oh, what happened? Where's the ballroom?
Everything's gone. All finished till next year, Margarita. It's over.
Are you exhausted?
No, Messiah.
I'm exhausted, I don't mind admitting. Fetch wine and some fresh caviar from the kitchen. You.
Messiah. I'm an artiste, not a waiter.
So, Koroviev, how did our queen perform?
They all fell in love with her. They were charmed. They were crushed. They were completely overwhelmed.
Mister! There's a pig in the kitchen! Out! Out! Or I'll skin you! Margarita, save me!
Who is this thing?
A neighbour of mine. Natasha changed him into a flying pig. Accidentally, of course.
The way one does, Messiah.
I thought you'd gone off with Natasha and the other witches, Nikolai.
No, I want to go home. I never asked to be a flying pig. I want to go back to being a civil servant. Stop snivelling, you filthy swine. Change him back, Koroviev, or we'll get no peace.
Ein, zwei, drei.
Incredible. Oh, thank you. Oh, Mr. Koroviev, sir, thank you.
It still looks like a pig to me.
They won't notice in the civil service. Off you trot, then.
Not without a certificate.
A certificate?
To explain my absence. I can't tell my wife the truth, can I? I mean, be reasonable. Oh, I'll do it. With the carpet, please. In triplicate. This certifies that the undersigned was absent at Professor Volant's spring ball on transport duties. Yeah. Thank you. No, thank you. Oh, aren't you coming too, Margarita Nikolaevna?
Go, before I change my mind. Do you want to go, Margarita? Or is there something you want to ask me first?
Careful.
Nothing, Messiah. However, if you still need me, I am ready to do anything you wish.
Bravo!
Well said.
That was the right answer.
Absolutely.
Never ask anyone for anything, especially from those who are more powerful than yourself. They give of their own accord. So, Margot, what do you want for having been my hostess tonight? You can speak without constraint now, because it was I who made the offer.
Oh, Messiah.
Now, don't start that stuff. Get on with it. The master. Now's the time.
Oh, dear, dear Azazello.
Shut up, you clown. Margarita.
I want what I have longed for, dreamed of, dared for, suffered for. I ask you to I
destroyed my
ask you to...
No pain is worse. Speak for me, or I am lost again for another whole year.
I will do what I can.
There is no hell like mine.
Yes, Margarita.
I can ask for one thing, only...
You may demand, Madonna Mia. One thing.
Oh, what is it, you little fool? Even I understand what you want most in the world.
It is not a matter of wanting, Azazello. It is a far stronger temptation than that. When will we ever root it out? It creeps in unannounced through the tiniest crack. We are fighting compassion here, my friend.
I made Mademoiselle Frida a promise. And if I do not try to keep it, I shall have no peace ever again. I want you to forgive her.
Women, they're beyond me.
That is my demand.
Unfortunately, that isn't, well, my department. Forgiveness and absolution being a branch of goodness is the other lot. Our trade is revelation, not salvation. Besides, promises are meant to be fulfilled by the giver.
I haven't the power.
It is a question of will, not power.
Doing, not thinking. Got it?
Frida is waiting.
Fulfill your promise.
There is no hell like mine.
Frida,
Destroyed my own
you are forgiven.
Oh, Margarita. Oh.
Don't cry.
There is no need, Madonna Bellissima. I did nothing. Therefore, your choice still stands. What do you want for yourself?
Be more sensible this time, eh? Or your luck may run out.
Messiah, you are truly all-powerful, all-knowing.
Make your demand, woman.
Give me back my lover, the man I call the master. I'm not asking for much. Send us back to his little basement flat, light the stove and the lamp, give him some paper and his books, and let everything be as it was before he disappeared.
He was denounced for anti-Soviet activities. He is in a mental hospital.
Oh.
They have almost broken him. He is not the man he was, Margarita.
I'll soon change that. If I can surrender my human nature to become a witch, if I can go naked amongst the dead, if I can see murder done and drink hot blood, I can surely save the man I love.
He has lost his dreams, his inspiration. How will he be able to write again? He has turned away from his novel, abandoned Pontius Pilate to his fate. A writer who does not write is already dead.
That's not your department, Messiah. But I'll make it mine.
Well done, Margot.
Very well.
Oh, if only his manuscript hadn't been burned.
Well, now, that is my department.
Messiah, you are truly the prince of this world.
Here. Manuscripts do not burn, Margarita. In the beginning, to coin a phrase, was the Word. And in the end, too. Without the Word, there can be no truth. And the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, is the business of my department. Go!
Margarita?
It's you. It's you. It's you.
Don't cry. Don't torment me. I'm not well.
Oh, my darling.
Are you one of my hallucinations?
No. No. Oh, don't be afraid. I'm here.
The poet's in the room next door. He said you'd find me, but how did you get into the clinic?
This isn't the clinic. You're home again. See, the stove, the lamp, your books. And here, your manuscript.
No. This is a dream. I have no home, no manuscript. Please, don't torment me.
If it is a dream, I'm here in it with you, and nothing can part us again. Master?
Not master. Not anymore. You always had too high an opinion of that novel.
I'm not the only one, am I? The devil himself has read it.
Who told you that?
He told me.
Satan. You have seen him?
Oh, yes. This is all his work. Us, this room, this new beginning. The devil looks after his own, my love. Trust him. Trust me. Trust yourself.
No, it's too late, Margarita. I can't do it. Oh, dear God, I want nothing more out of my life or death than to see you. But take my advice and leave me now. I am a hopeless case.
Oh, my poor love. I know how you've suffered. Only I know how much. Look, grey and white in your hair. These hard, hard lines around your mouth. Look at your eyes. Empty.
Oh, I'm so tired, Margarita.
I know, my darling. But now you can sleep. And no bad dreams. Come, lie down here and rest. My sweetest love, forget everything and stop worrying. You've done too much thinking. Now I'm going to think for you. I swear to you that everything is going to be perfect. I swear by my life. I swear by your manuscript. I swear by your hero, Pilate, the 5th Procurator of Judea. Pilate turned away from the shadowy figure of his chief of secret police and shuddered.
You say Yeshua's body is gone.
It was no longer on Mount Golgotha, Hegemon.
Now why didn't I foresee that?
There is no cause for worry, Procurator. It was soon found. A vagrant called...
Matthew the Levite.
Quite right. I don't know why you bother with a secret service, Hegemon.
I need you and you need me. Did they arrest him?
No. They got him to help dig the grave.
A pity. I wanted to see him.
I thought you might, Procurator. He is here. Guards!
Got his bonds. Leave us.
Guards!
All of you.
Yours to command, Hegemon.
You are a disciple of Yeshua, whom some call Messiah.
I know he is the Messiah.
Was.
He will rise from the dead.
I didn't have you brought here to argue with you. I want to help you.
No.
Don't you like me? Are you afraid of me?
No, you are afraid of me. You are afraid to look me in the face because you killed him. His very last words were, I wrote them down, cowardice is the greatest of human sins.
I did my duty, that is all. My duty. What will you do now?
The killing is not finished, Hegemon.
Is that a threat?
No, I'm not stupid. There is a man in Jerusalem called Judas of Carioth, an informer. I'm going to kill him.
You're too late. He was murdered tonight.
What? Who did it?
It was not much, but I did it. Now will you let me help you? Come.
Order your scribes to give me a clean piece of parchment.
Really, Inspector, this is preposterous. I'm a respectable civil servant.
What were you doing outside flat 50, 302A Sadavaya Street?
Answer the inspector.
Well, if you must know, I'd been escorting a couple of lady friends to a dinner with Professor Volant and his colleagues.
Oh, yes.
This certificate here mentions a ball, transport duties.
That's just for my wife's benefit. You know how it is. Look,
Know the professor well, do you?
No. I've never met him before. I think he knows the ladies.
You mean Margarita Nikolaevna and her maid?
Oh, quite so. Look, Inspector, I'd rather my wife didn't know about them. She has rather a jealous disposition.
Was there anyone in the flat when you left? The truth now.
Who was there?
Azazello?
Messiah?
I think it's time to leave.
Yeah.
Shut up, you clowns.
We have done all we could here. I have no further instructions. Meet me above the city in an hour. A thunderstorm is coming. And then we must be on our way.
Yours to command, Messiah.
Koroviev, prepare the horses.
Messiah.
And I hope we can dispense with these ridiculous disguises by then.
I quite enjoy being a monster cat.
Oh, you've been impossible ever since we arrived.
Oh, that's rich. You behave like an... Quiet!
There's someone outside.
No, it's only the police again.
Let me deal with them, Messiah. Oh, one last fling.
If you must, we'll leave you to it.
This is the police raid. Hands up. Don't move or we fire. This is the police raid. Hands up. Don't move or...
Stone me.
What are you all gawping at? Can't I have a catnap on the mantelpiece without being interrupted?
Cover the doors and windows. You, check the rest of the flat. Well, go on, move. Come on,
How dare you? Don't you know the cat is an ancient and inviolable animal?
All right, you inviolable, overgrown ventriloquist dummy or whatever you are. No more tricks. Get down from there and come quietly, or else.
Rest of the flat empty, sir.
Okay, Inspector, I got him. Bloody hell, he's got real claws.
I challenge you to a duel!
It's a real bloody cat!
Don't be a fool, son. Okay, Puss in Boots, no more warnings. Down off that pelmet or I fire.
Look out! He's got a gun, sir!
He's got a gun! After you, Inspector!
Right!
Good shot, sir. You got him right.
Oh, it's all over. And on my deathbed, I confess that I buried the body of Baron Michael in the fireplace, where you will also find the skull of that late genius and atheist, Berlioz, not the composer. Oh, Montparnasse, I die.
Well, I've seen...
Hang on, I just remembered. Paraffin is a sovereign remedy for a mortally wounded cat. Now, there's that light. No, it's no use. I'm too far gone. Farewell. This is my final breath.
Look out, sir! He's alight!
7th of May. The arson attack at flat 5302A Sadovaya Street clearly relates to the deaths of Baron Michael, see attached letter from NKVD, and M. Berlioz. There is no evidence to connect it with the disappearance of Margarita Nikolaevna Markova and her maid Natasha, whose presence at the apartment is based on the unsound testimony of Nikolai Ivanovich Nekrasov, civil servant. See medical report, Appendix B. The disappearance of the unidentified amnesiac patient from the psychiatric clinic is deemed to be coincidental. See Appendix B, paragraph 9.
Listen to me, Margarita, listen. You're an intelligent woman. Do you seriously believe that you spent last night with Satan?
Quite seriously, I do.
You really are like a witch.
I am a witch, and glad of it.
All right, so you're a witch. So the devil abducted me from the clinic. So he brought us back here. All right. But what now? Even if the authorities don't catch up with me again, what are we supposed to live on? I can't write and
You will, I know.
And if I did, what then? I couldn't live by it. Not in Moscow, nowhere. From the Urals to the Baltic, there isn't a publisher who would dare.
I made a bargain with the devil, and I believe in him. He will arrange everything. Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid for myself. I've been frightened so often that nothing frightens me anymore. It's you I'm afraid for. Why ruin your life for a sick man? Go go home to your husband.
I am home. You are my husband. Oh, my poor, weak, faithless, stupid man. Don't you understand? What Satan has joined, no man can put asunder.
The storm is here. Time to go. We'll leave Moscow to face the new day without us.
Which way, Messiah?
Westward. Higher. Above the clouds and into the dark. You on my left flank, Behemoth.
Yours to command, great lord.
You, sir, by my right hand.
Yours to command, my prince.
Azazello, right abreast.
Messiah!
Away! Good to be ourselves again!
Good to be riding a storm again!
Not for long! See! Beyond that cloud! It's clearing!
The last of the spring moon!
Pull up in the lee of the cloud!
Messiah?
There's someone there! Look!
Oh, well, what brings you here of all people?
He has sent me.
I didn't imagine you'd come of your own free will, Matthew. What's the message, slave?
I am not a slave. I am his disciple.
2 words, 1 meaning, but go on.
He has read the Master's writings and asks you to reward him by granting him peace. Would that be hard for you to do, spirit of evil?
Nothing is hard for me to do, Matthew. But why don't you reward him yourself?
He has not earned light. He has earned rest.
Where would the universe be without shadows? You've left it rather late. But you can tell him it shall be done. Farewell, sacred scribbler.
I regret to inform the Commissioner that the precise motives for this exercise in mass hypnosis during the period 6th to the 7th of May still remain obscure. But my officers are monitoring the situation closely. See index under cats, choirs, conjuring, currency, decapitation, Pontius Pilate, psychosis, and the supernatural.
Peace be with you.
Azazello, I knew they wouldn't forget us. Azazello, this
I
is...
know. Greetings, Master.
How'd you do?
You look different again, Azazello. I feel I should call you sir.
We prefer to travel as ourselves on long journeys.
Are you leaving?
We are. Messiah sent me to ask if you would like to join us on the flight. What do you say? Your horses are ready outside.
Well, I'm not sure.
Yes. Yes. Oh, darling, yes. Well, you said we can't stay here. Where else can we go? Or your love flying like a bullet from a gun. Bang!
All right, yes. Where else can wrecks like us find help except out there?
Good. But once astride those horses, you bid Moscow goodbye forever. So, say your farewells now. Those that miss you will see and hear.
Goodbye, poet and fellow madman. Goodbye, Pies Domini.
Goodbye, Master. She found you, I knew she would.
Goodbye, my dear husband. I wish I could have spared you this pain, but I can't.
Oh, Margarita, my wife, Margarita!
Quick now. 1, 2, and away! Give your horses their heads! Up! Up into the air! Follow me!
Postscript. Serious questions are raised by the apparent ease with which Professor Volant and his gang entered and left the Soviet Union without detection. The Immigration Bureau and the NKVD are currently reviewing their procedures.
We turn there, by the pathway to the moon. So, Master, here you are.
Yes, Messiah. Where, Messiah?
We have read your novel, my master.
You are one of a chosen few, Messiah.
The novel. We've left it behind. Oh, Messiah, to forget it.
It is not forgotten. You will remember it all by heart now. Tell her.
Yes. Every word.
I'll make you prove that.
He must finish it first.
Behemoth is right.
I know, Messiah.
Stop here by the moon's path. There. See? Your hero, Pilate, sitting by the edge. He sat there for 24,000 moons talking to himself, longing to walk along that path with his prisoner, Yeshua HaNatzri, whom some called Messiah, but he is forbidden. That is the way the world is made.
I had no choice. I did my duty. If we could talk, preacher of peace, you'd understand. If we could walk together and talk, I had no choice.
Finish your novel with one sentence.
If we could talk,
now,
preacher of peace, you'd understand.
You are free, Pilate.
Walk together.
Free.
And
he is waiting for you.
Oh! I am pardoned. Yeshua HaNatzri, I am pardoned. I, Pontius Pilate, 5th Procurator of Judea.
He is here, Master. The hegemon is here.
Welcome, good man. Welcome.
Well, that's done. We'll leave you to enjoy your eternity, too.
What? You mean I am to follow Pilate?
No. How can you follow what is already completed? Your way lies in that direction. You will stroll under the cherry blossom together. You will listen to Schubert in the evening. You will write by candlelight with a goose quill. You live and die a romantic, master. Farewell. We must go.
Farewell, Prince of all the world. Farewell, Azazello, Koroviev, Behemoth.
Farewell!
Oh, Margarita, shh.
Listen to the silence. Here is the peace you never knew in your lifetime. Look, there's our home. I can see a Venetian window and a vine that climbs all the way up to the roof. You shall go to sleep there with a smile on your lips. And you can never send me away. I shall watch over your sleep.
In The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov, dramatized by Brian Wright from Michael Glennie's translation, Daniel Massey was Volant, Michael Maloney, the Master, and Geraldine James, Margarita. Nigel Anthony was Bierzdomny, Colin Jevons, Koroviev, John Hollis, Azazello, and David Holt, Behemoth. Melanie Hudson was Natasha, Eric Allen, the Inspector, and Jonathan Adams, the Sergeant. John Fleming was Berlioz, John Webb, Baron Michael, Jonathan Tafler, Yeshua, John Church, Matthew, Linda Poland, Frida, and Peter Penry Jones, the detective. Other parts were played by members of the cast. Music was by Elizabeth Parker of the BBC Radiophonic Workshop. Technical presentation was by Graham Harper. and the production assistant was Nicky Hildebrandt. The Master and Margarita was a BBC World Service drama production directed by David Hitchinson.